Captains meeting at midfield for the coin toss.
All right, gentlemen. Let's demonstrate good sporting behavior throughout the contest. White talk to white. Gold talk to gold. Y'all got the question for everything. All right, visiting team. You got the toss. You want head or tail? What do you want? All right, you see what tail look like? That's it. That's tail. Red sign is tail. All right. What you say it again? All right, tail. Let's see what we got.
ABT Dentist Squad, EJ Hall,
Let me do it again.
Darius Green,
All right.
Vivian
I
Seals,
like
Darius
I want the ball. Head. All right. You want the ball. Yeah, you want to defend. All right, turn your back to it.
Booker T has won the toss. They're going to receive the ball. Thank you, Brad. All right, this has been the CBNS Bank countdown to kickoff. Tallassee versus Booker T. Washington is coming up next right here on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum.
You need me to pull my shirt off? I don't care. I'm serious. Well, see, that's moving that way. I think this is just residual off this.
Wonderful. I wish I had a tent. Don't. Yeah. We're ready for kickoff again. Booker T. Washington, winners of the coin toss, have elected to receive. Tallassee will be kicking off, defending the goal line to our right as we look on from the home press box, which would be the south end of the end zone. As far as crowd goes, decent crowd from Tallassee. Not a lot of seats to fill on the visitor side. It's only about a 15-minute ride up the road here.
Yeah.
A lot of seats to be had still on the home side. A much bigger stadium seating on this side, as you'd expect. The rain has begun to fall. It's a light rain.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't get any worse than what it is, Michael.
Yeah.
But it is.
If these clouds mean anything, it should be moving on past us here shortly.
Yeah, I hope
We're
so.
standing in it.
Yes. Yes,
Carswell
we are.
will be kicking off. He puts the tee down on the 40. This is something different that I've noticed this year, and how many of you have. The tee is not orange anymore. It's green. Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
So for the return,
That's the code. Went from an orange one to a green one.
Well, he kicked the ball pretty well last week on kickoffs. He's been working on the extra points, missed some last week. They were putting extra time in at practice. I know he hopes to get plenty of chances tonight, as do all Tiger fans. They cross the goal line hopefully often this evening. Here we go with a whistle. Carswell approaches it and squibs it.
and we're off.
And it will be picked up at the 20-yard line
Comes to the near side
and
of the field, still on his feet.
down at the 21. Coming laterally across the field was return man Ray. Not much there for him, and that's where they'll start. So that worked out pretty well for Tallassee on the coverage, and they marked it just past the 21-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good open field tackle by Bryson Rigsby, number 11, sophomore for the Tallassee Tigers.
And here are the Eagles on first down. E.J. Hall is a junior.
Eagles line up.
He's going to line up in a shotgun formation. And he will run it himself, come to the middle, try to pop it outside, and he's going to get out there and be taken down out of bounds by Everson across the 25 out about the 27. He picked up about 5 yards, and it'll bring up second down and 5.
And, Michael, you know, we talked about this before we ever come on air. The sidelines on this field is very, very short. And when they finally wound up stopping, they were out on the track. So that's going to be an issue all night long.
Second down, again, 5 to go. Play clock never started. Of course, officials have yet to reset it. I'm not really sure what's going on. The White Hat is having a conversation with the Tallassee sideline.
Looks like they're telling them to get off the sideline and onto the track.
Not a good place to be with the wet conditions, and that's really close to the field. Here's a keeper by the quarterback call, spins away from a couple, drives forward across the 30 to the 31. He's just shy of the first down, and it will bring up the 3rd and short.
Well, you know, we see now why he had so many yards rushing last week. 2 plays, quarterback ran it both times, A.J. Hall. So we can see that that's going to be a huge part of their game plan, and they're going to do it until we stop it.
3rd and a yard. Ball just on the other side of the 30 in BTW territory. Straight runs back-to-back with Hall. Might expect him to get it again here. Now he'll hand it off instead, and there's some room outside, and there's a first down. Across the 35, the 40, 45, cut back across midfield, and out of bounds at the Tallassee 40-yard line. On the run that time was Tyreek McCullough. A huge 3rd and short first down conversion.
Yeah, good. DJ Leonard stopped the touchdown because he was certainly in open field space right there. That was a good play call, good run, kind of a misdirection. They got to, you know, our defense got to keep from over pursuing.
At the 40 of Tallassee now. It's going to be a straight run by the quarterback. Call some room outside the 40, inside the 35, the 30. He goes out of bounds. Tight roping the sideline. He picked up close to 10.
Yeah, once again, DJ Leonard pushing him out of bounds and allowing the out of bounds to be a defender for him.
They're going to look at it, see if it's enough for the first down. The White Hat will eyeball it. I think it's 2nd down in inches. Now he says first down. They got to move the chains. He just moved the ball up and said move the chains. Did you notice that? That was kind of interesting, wasn't it? It was 2nd and inches, apparently, and he moved the ball up on the 30 and said first down. Picked it up and moved it forward a little bit.
First down from the 30-yard line of the Tigers.
Hall wants to throw this time out of the backfield, complete, and the defense comes in. Cade Everson all over the receiver. Ray made the catch behind the line and will lose a yard.
You're right. Cade Everson was on top of the play, and then also Bender came in and helped clean up the play right there. So good job.
2nd down, about 11. Booker T got the ball in their 21 to start this drive. They are now at the 31 of Tallassee.
Brings up the 2nd
It's going to be a pistol formation this time for Hall. And he will hand it off, and Williams will get a little bit of room to run, not much, as he got inside the 30 to the 28. Gain of 3, gets him back to 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Braden Arnold in on the tackle. Good job of not letting him really get downhill. So this is the they're behind the sticks right now, so we need to do a good job of playing our gaps. Also, do not over pursue right here and let them cut you back across the field, across the grain.
Third down play, 8 to go from the 28 of Tallassee.
Number 2 is a big target out here on the outside.
2 right side receivers. He looks that way, pumps and wants to go deep, and there is number 2 he's trying to go to, and the ball's in the air and dropped. It was a jump ball for Phillips, who was back there to try to catch it, and back in coverage for Tallassee was Langford. Incomplete, and it's 4th down and 8.
You know, I'm going to have to give Traveris Langford good credit on that because the young man that they threw it to is 6'2". Traveris is 5'6". That's a big height advantage, but he had good coverage, knocked the ball down, good play.
Well, this is a big one here. 4th and 8 from the 28. Booker T was able to move the ball last week, but unable to punch it in the end zone when they needed to. They left some points in the field. They'll take a timeout here. We'll take it with them here with 9:08 to go, first quarter, no score.
I'm glad that right yonder is moving away from it. That's nasty.
Yes.
Let me know when. 4th and 8 after the timeout. Booker T going for it from the 28 of Tallassee. Hall rolling right, looking to throw down the field, and it is caught, and it is going to be a touchdown. Completed to McCullough. He just jumped in front of the defender, Leonard, and then danced into the end zone. Leonard had good coverage, just a one-on-one setup right there, and a touchdown for the Eagles.
We talked about it. E.J. Hall looked really good in warm-ups throwing the football, and he was on the money on that throw. Just kind of a roll out to the right, hit number 21 right here in front of the end zone, and he shook a tackle and made it in.
Going to go for 2.
2-point conversion.
Option. Keeper by Hall. He's not going to get there, and it remains 6-0. 8:57 to go, first quarter. Booker T. Washington with the early lead, 6-0.
Eagles march down the field and score. Golden Eagles 6, Tallassee Tigers 0.
Yeah.
Set to kick off for the Golden Eagles.
James Henderson will kick off as he'll tee it up on the 40. Everson and Leonard are deep for Tallassee.
Kick is up.
And it will be a short kick to Langford, who will grab it at the 22, across the 30-yard line, 35, and down at the 36.
Tackle at about the 35-yard line.
Tigers down 6-0. Opening drive, a 4th and 8 conversion, 28-yard pass and a touchdown. And Booker T's on the board first.
Yeah, we got to come back and answer. And, you know, Coach Battles made a comment in his pregame talking about, you know, the best defense is a good offense. And we need to have a couple of those drives like we had against Reeltown last week and eat up a lot of clock right here.
Here comes the offense onto the field. Put 37 on Reeltown last week in the victory. It'll be Tyler Ellis under center. Now he'll shift out to a receiver. And the whistles blow. They say an illegal shift. That's what this back judge is calling.
I think it might have been an equipment malfunction.
Maybe.
It was a knee pad situation.
Okay. Well, he was shifting, doing that motion. But it's a player for BTW that has to exchange some gear, apparently. Straight snap to Everson on first down. He'll be stood up as he got out to the 38. A gain of 3.
Short gain on the play for the Tigers.
Had a little bit of hole on the left side. Everson off a left tackle between the guard and the tackle.
Green for the Golden Eagles in on the tackle.
Rain has stopped. Wasn't much of any.
Fully. Except over there.
Yeah. It's
let's hope that one keeps
already
circling.
starting to wear this field down here with all the rain they've received this week. Second and about 7. Ellis will keep it on a play fake. He'll run straight ahead across the 40 to the 42. It will bring up a 3rd and short. Gain of about 4. We're looking at 3rd and 3.
Our offensive line is doing a good job, Michael, of kind of, creating a new line of scrimmage and getting good push on the defensive line. If we can keep that up, extend some drives right here, it certainly would be in the favor of Tallassee.
Big 3rd down right now. Everson will take the direct snap and spin his way around the 45 to the 46. Excellent job after contact of keeping his feet moving and getting that first down.
Good job, Cade Everson. He saw a little light of day on the right side behind the right guard. Just kind of followed him in the hole, and right guard did a good job of picking up some blocks along the way. First down, Tallassee.
So 3 straight running plays and a first down. Ellis will go under center this time. And he drew him off. Going to get a free 5 as Booker T jumped. That'll move the ball across midfield.
And that's the one that drives the coaches mad because he was right over center.
49-yard line.
He should have the closest look at the football.
1st and 5 from the 49 now of BTW. 6-0 early in this one. Booker T took the opening drive 79 yards, scored on the 4th and 8 touchdown pass. Tigers in shotgun. Ellis wants to throw. He's got a little time. Steps up in the pocket. Now throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Hall came in front of the receiver, Leonard, and picked it off at the 44, Booker T. That's one of those where it's tough to throw across your body. Hall read it and made the jump on it to pick it off. But, Tyler, if he had it back, would take off running. Had a lot of real estate in front of him.
That's one that Tyler should have certainly tucked the football and took off running down the right sideline because, like you said, Michael, he had a lot of daylight over there. Certainly enough for a first down.
From the 44, Booker T, after the first turnover of the season by Tallassee. They led in the turnover department last week 4-0 against Reeltown. This was a sore spot for BTW last week against Trinity as well, turnovers. Handoff in the backfield. Shakes one man, shakes another, and a 3rd and a 4th. It's still running. Right sideline finally out of bounds into Tallassee territory. What a run by McCullough.
You got to give him man credit. How many times he get hit? 4, 5, 6 times. Stayed up, kept turning his legs. Good pickup. Our defense got to do a better job of wrapping up.
And he picked up, it looks like about 9 or 9.5 yards. And got it marked. It appears just short.
Do we have a flag on the play?
I don't see one, and I don't know what the official is doing. He's holding things up right now. Now he's just going to say it's first down.
Well, I mean, they took the first yardstick, moved it all the way back.
They are calling a penalty.
Well, it didn't look like a first down either way because the ball's not at the 41. The stick is at the 46.
Those are some big drops right
But we'll
there.
see. Yeah, we're getting some more rain. This is not the light rain we were getting a moment ago. This might make things wet. We don't need that.
Penalty against the Golden Eagles appears to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Take the ball back to about the 36, 37-yard line of the Golden Eagles.
What did he call? I didn't even look. I was trying to
Unsportsmanlike.
cover everything up.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
So a first down still, but a 15-yard penalty backs them up to their 37. Thought the rain might be gone, but it's coming down pretty good now.
Wait. All right, they're moved. Was that a post play in front? So it should be first and what?
Should be like.
He gave them the first down after the play, so it's 1st and 10. They move the chains back. Here's a running play. Up the middle, some room to run out across the 40, the 45, and down at the 47. And that's P.J. McQueen. And he picked up about 11 yards.
Tackle on the play by Traveris Langford, number 3 for Tallassee. Also, number 5, DJ Leonard, was in on the tackle.
That should move the chains. Take them down. That's another first down for Booker T. From their own 47 now.
There is blue skies all around us, Michael. Look, blue that way, and raindrops right over top of us.
Another running play. It's McQueen again. He's got more room. He's got another 9 or 10 yards, close to another first down in the Tallassee territory.
Yeah, right now, they're having their way with our defensive line. We're going to have to do a little bit better job as a defensive line, setting a line of scrimmage and, and get some penetration on them so they don't get downhill so quick.
Yard to go at the 43 of Tallassee. The White Hats taking timeout. I guess this is our heat break timeout. 5:22 to go in the first quarter. Booker T. Washington leading Tallassee 6-0.
While we have this break in the action, we want to send a shout out to the Booker T. Washington Junior. How about a shout out for the Booker T. Washington Band? The Booker T. Washington Hip Squad. I know you'll cheer for this one. The Booker T. Washington fans.
Hey, was that heat?
Yes.
That was heat timeout,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, we only got one timeout so far in the Zim.
Only a quarterback. Quarterback keeper.
All on the running play on 2nd and short after the heat break timeout. Appears to have enough for the first down, we think. We'll see. The ball needs to get to about the 42. He's right there at the mark. It's been close. They've been just moving those chains, and they've done it again. First down, Booker T. Trying to capitalize on a Tallassee turnover. Leading already 6-0, 4:56 remaining in this first quarter. They got the opening kickoff, drove the field, scored, and they got a turnover from Tallassee and try to add to it now. Call play action, rolling, looking to throw, and it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage by Hooks, picked off by Boatwright, and the Tigers return the favor.
We in business, Mike. Good heads-up play, tipping the ball. O-tip drill. Boatwright made a good catch. Now we gotta get us some points on the board.
It's crazy. The rain has picked up more now.
And literally, there is one cloud sitting over the top of the football field.
What's wrong?
Takes over on the own 40 after the interception, first down. Man in motion runs to the near side.
Here's Griffin trying to get outside, cuts back, but hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage back to the 38. Oh, boy. Second down and 11.
Tigers with a loss on the play of about 3 or 4 yards. They'll bring up a second and we'll call it 13.
Ellis
Quarterback keeper runs
will keep it himself, and he's off to the races, right sideline midfield. He's to the 40-yard line of Booker T. Washington, and inside the 30 before taken down at the 28-yard line. A huge run for Tyler Ellis.
That was a good read by Tyler. They sealed off the defensive end on our right side, their left side. He saw grass, and he tucked it, and good pickup by Tyler. That's what we needed. We flipped the field.
Nice run right there.
So now we got to get some points out of this.
Way to finish.
Huge run again for Ellis to get Tallassee in business.
Quarterback again in shotgun formation. Takes the ball. Again runs to the far
Whistles
side of the field.
on the
Ball
play,
pops out.
and we'll see what happened there.
It's not a fumble.
It's a flag. We still don't know what's going on after Tallassee picked up a few here. I guess that may just be somebody's hanky on the field. It never got picked up. Second down and 6.
Yeah, I think you're correct.
Man in motion. Again,
It's going to be a running play up the middle. This is Bender, who's going to be close to the first down, inside the 20 now at the 18.
That's a good hard run by Bender. They kind of tried a little. They faked the sweep back around that they just handed off to a little Josh a while ago, and instead of pitching it to him, they hit almost like a fullback dive right off the center. And good pickup, good play call.
Bender again going right side and going out of bounds. Boy, it's so dangerous over into that track because once you're off the field of play, you're right on that track.
Not kidding, man.
Especially with wet conditions tonight.
They gave him 3 on that.
Second down and 7.
Set up.
End around handoff. This is Griffin. He's got a little room to run. He's down to the 10. It'll be third down and short for the Tigers. They need the 8 for a first down.
That was a little bit better read by little Josh on that play, Michael. You know, a while ago he tried to come real wide on Booker T, and you're just not going to run wide on Booker T. They've got a lot of speed on the outside. And so instead of trying to continue to run toward this sideline, he planted and he got upfield. I think our best option right now is in between the tackles. Hit them straight ahead.
We've lost the video for a moment. We're working on that. We'll get that restored hopefully in a few minutes. Still should have the audio working, but I understand folks watching on Tallassee Times TV are getting a blank screen. Thank you very much, Jimmy Jones. Here's a run right up the middle. It is Ellis, first and goal down to the 2.
Looks like they're giving him the 4.
Now deep in the red zone of the Golden Eagles.
His knee did go down before he got that far, so it's still first and goal, though. Nice run by Tyler Ellis, who has picked up most of the yardage on this drive with that huge run that set us up to start with. All right, so first and goal just inside the 4-yard line. And a shift, which will put kind of a wildcat for Griffin. And it will be Griffin going right, trying to get to the outside. He is going to be hit way back at the 9. That did not work. We've been going between the tackles. We tried to go to a little different setup, and he tried to pop it outside. That did not work.
You're very rarely going
Guess who was there? E.J. Hall.
Right. You're very rarely going to hit one to the outside.
Like it may have been the Queen on the
Booker T. Washington is just too fast for that.
The Golden Eagles on that takedown.
Well, that changes things up. You were first and goal inside the 4. You're second and goal from the 9, a loss of 5. Got to punch it in here as we wind down this first quarter. A 6-0 BTW lead. This might be the final play of the frame. Ellis is going to line up at quarterback and shotgun this time. And he will look to run it. And trying to cut inside. He's going to get some of the yardage back, but it will leave a 3rd and short from around the 6 as we complete the first quarter play. Our score, Booker T. Washington 6, Tallassee nothing. Tallassee Tigers football from Score 94 and hit 106. Did you try it? Still not doing it?
We're Golden Eagles 6, Tallassee Tigers 0.
Now it's missing completely. Let's go back to the other one.
I ain't got enough hair on my legs for you to pull, man.
I understand.
I had a guy ask me one time if I shaved my arm. It's when I was still working out.
Yeah. As we get ready to start the second quarter, a big 3rd down and goal to go for Tallassee. The ball is really more on the 7 from the spot that Ellis got on the last run. We went backwards on the 1st down and goal play from the 4 to the 9, and he picked up a couple there. So now 3rd and goal. Got 2 shots at it, and I'm guessing we're going for it. I mean, even down here where you can kick it through, you're going to try to get points with a touchdown here. 6-0 lead for BTW. Here is Everson running right. Boy, he was leveled at the 4-yard line, stood up by Hall. This guy's a player, isn't he?
That dude can play ball, man. And the thing about it is, Hall's not extremely big. He's 5'10", 175. But he plays a lot bigger than 5'10", 175. He's not scared to hit you.
4th down from the 4. Tallassee wants to take a timeout. We will keep it here. They stop that clock, 11:34. So it's coming down to this to try to at least knock the score, or you're going to give them the ball deep in their own territory. Where do we go here?
Oh, I'm going for it.
I know he's going for it, but where do you go?
Golden Eagle defense.
So far.
In the red zone.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Look, I'm going to fake a handoff in the middle, and I'm going to try to trail him outside like a RPO, run pass option.
I would like to see that. Yeah,
I'm trailing down the line and turning it up.
Well, I like the idea of rolling. You know, we're on the short side of the field, so if you're rolling the quarterback to his throwing side, it doesn't have a lot of room to run if we're running Tyler that way. I'd rather him be able to throw to someone coming that way. I think if you do a run-pass option, I think there's a pass option. It's a touchdown for you to somebody coming across the field. Hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if that's where they're going with this, but they're going to be keying on the run for sure.
Oh, no doubt. And definitely, you know, you're right. If we could drag a tight end from the left side or even a slot receiver and drag him back across the middle. Looks like they're lining up in a tight set, though, Michael.
And they're going with Ellis under center.
Quarterback looks over the field.
And now he will shift everybody to the right with Everson to his right, coming in motion. And they will do a little trick pass to Everson, who will throw back over to Ellis to the corner. And he overthrew him. Incomplete. He was wide open. Tigers failed on an opportunity there, missing a chance to tie this game up, and it was open.
It was a good play call.
Oh, it was good.
We had exactly the, you know, that was drew up very well. Just overthrew it just a little bit.
Well, that gives Booker T the ball back, but they are pinned deep. See if we can get them right back, maybe get a 3 and out, get the ball back with good field position. But we haven't been able to stop them yet tonight.
And you can't fault him for that. You look, he float that out there and let Tyler run up under it. It's a touchdown all day.
Yeah. from the
Defense tied the
BTW 4
territory.
first down Eagles.
Trying to get some breathing room.
And a wide open hole right up the middle, which will be a first down run of about 10 yards, which may give them another one. We'll see where they marked it.
Yeah, it's run by number 7, Ladarius Ray. They've got him listed as a wide receiver and a DB.
Well, they didn't look at this and say first down, but all ball is right on the chains. I think they're going to reconsider. This is the White Hats call, but he's not come up there to. He's just going to call it from way back there, not even look from the line.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, this is kind of what we see a lot, though, these days. If anything's close, they just say first down, unless it's a critical part of the
That's
game.
a first down for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, but you
And they
can't
move
do
the
that.
chain. Close enough. This is like, you know, the gimme in golf. You know, within a foot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take it.
Inside the leather.
Yeah, close enough. Hall running again with a handoff.
Oh, my goodness. At the
Right up the middle, still on his feet.
And across the 15, up to the 20. The ball came out, but they had already blown it dead. On the run that time was McCullough, but he picked up about 6, maybe 7.
Brooks on the carry for the Golden Eagles.
6-0 score with 10:19 remaining. The clock stopped for a minute for one reason or another. It's rolling again. Second down play coming up. Hall wants to throw. Well, they just tackled one of our linemen. Throw it down the field, and it's incomplete. Now, no call on that, but Tallassee's Ben Carwile was taken down in a wrestling move there.
He was mauled at the line of scrimmage.
It's happened at least twice. I saw one of our guys get turned around just a moment ago.
Second down and 10. Or excuse me, third down and about 5 after that run on first down. We forgot about that one in the pass. So third down.
This is huge,
We
right
hadn't
here.
gotten to stop really except for the turnover tonight.
Right.
So let's see if we can get them to punt.
Eagles facing a third down.
Looking maybe to blitz. Here comes the pressure. They picked it up. Hall running, and he's got room to run. And he's going to get a first down and then some. Out across the 30. First down across the 35. And
They got a holding. They got a holding call here.
he's down at the 38. A first down, but the flag is on the ground. Already been penalized a few times tonight.
He was well past the first down mark, so
It is indeed holding. Let's see if it pushes them back enough to go behind the chains.
A holding call.
But it's thrown out at the 40. It should be enough for a first down.
Yeah.
Either way.
if it's not a first down, it's oh no, it's a first down.
It's at the 30. They backed it up 10 from the spot. And it is first down.
Okay.
So the
Pike
Golden
Road
Eagles
with a
gonna pick up
7-6
first down
lead in their game versus Marist of
right
Georgia.
at the 30-yard
St.
line
James
of the
leading
Tallassee
7-0 in
Tigers.
the first over Hanley. Elmore County has the early advantage as well as they're up 8-0 in their game against
Here comes the near
Otagoville.
side of the field, scrambles.
Here's McCullough running to the left side. Hit, breaks a tackle, breaks another. Got to wrap up. Our guys are
Up near
putting
the 40-yard
hits on them, but they're
line,
not
so a pickup of 8 yards
grabbing and taking
apiece.
them down.
Yeah, they're not wrapping up. I mean, they're just trying to hit him with a shoulder and knock him down. But this young man's done proven that you're not going to just knock him down with a shoulder. You're going to have to wrap
7.
up.
Official marks the
2nd and 3.
So
run at about the 38-yard line.
Personal foul.
Well, that'll make it a
Flag
first
on the
down.
play against the Tallassee Tigers. They'll bring up a first down for the Golden Eagles.
Boy, how many yards do you get on the personal foul penalty? He couldn't have stepped off 15,
Personal
did he?
foul against the
That was-
Was it the
Tallassee
38?
Tigers.
Did I miss
That'll
something?
put the Golden Eagles in Tallassee territory.
yeah. He stepped off 20. Well,
The 38 to the 50 is 12. And it's on the 43. That's like 17-yard penalty.
Set at about the 43-yard line of the Golden Eagles.
First down. Hall will throw again. All kinds of room out there. Catch made. Leonard trying to make the tackle on Phillips, who made the grab. And there's another pickup of about 5. You know, L.A. O'Neal's calling these plays. He's got a pretty good arsenal, and he's working them well tonight.
Seals on the
Ball
carry
at the
for
38
Golden
now.
Eagles.
Tallassee in a 2nd and 5.
Vivian Seals.
I'm doing the math. That was a 19-yard penalty a minute ago, by the way. 12 and 7 is 19.
how can you have a 19-yard?
Time is called. I don't know. 8:31 on the clock. We'll take a break. It's
Timeout.
Booker T. Washington
Golden
6,
Eagles.
Tallassee nothing.
I don't know any penalty that's 19 yards. Except for that one.
We're not in Dadeville, are we? Oh, yeah.
Again, we'd like to thank all our fine sponsors of Golden Eagle football here at Booker T. Washington High School.
Yeah. 2nd and 5. The ball at the Tallassee 38. Booker T. Washington's drive began at their own 4. They lead 6-0. 8:31 to go in the first half of action. Tallassee failed on a 4th and goal. And Booker T trying to add to their advantage. Hall in a pistol formation. Will pitch it on a reverse.
Holden.
McCullough coming around the left side. Got
Wow.
some run inside the 30 at first down, 25, 20-yard line, 15 and down with a horse collar tackle. It's going to be tacking on some more.
But don't call the hold. Now, I'm sorry, but that was obvious. That was so obvious.
I thought you had to grab him around the collar for a horse
He
collar.
had to hold in the backfield.
Because he snatched him down by the jersey, not by his collar. Well, all
Right
righty
on
then.
the play against the Tallassee Tigers appears to be a horse collar. Personal foul. Tallassee.
It is a horse collar penalty. They will take it half the distance now. Let's see if that puts it at the 7. Half the distance from the 15 should be the 7.
Ball moves
And that is where they put it there. Right there, 1st and goal. Boy, what a drive this has turned into.
Golden Eagles on the move. Fans, let's help them keep that momentum going.
McQueen is the deep back. It is Hall in a pistol set.
Hall looks over the field. Takes the snap.
He will hand it off. The Tigers finally there. There's Micah Cole saying not this time, dropping him back at the 10-yard line.
Takes the back
I hear
in
you,
the
Micah
backfield.
Cole, big number
Belongs on the
75.
play. I'll bring up a 2nd down.
And now he's banged up. I don't know if he got poked in the eye or something. He's down on one knee. The senior for the Tigers, Micah Cole. Will need some attention. It's a big stop. It will set up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Well, a stop here would be huge for Tallassee. And he is aided to his feet. Coach Mike Battle's coming out to assist. He will have to come off the field for at least a play, so he'll jog off on his own power.
Number 75 for the Tallassee Tigers.
That's some of what Coach Battles was talking about Micah. Nobody stopped him on that play. He blew up the line of scrimmage, and certainly a Certainly a good stop by Micah Cole, number 75.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Second down play.
Tallassee Tigers.
Goal to go. Just outside the 10. Hall will throw it to the end zone. A little push. And Bender with an excellent recovery there. He got pushed by Phillips, but he got back to the ball and knocked it away. Incomplete, third down.
That was a no doubt push off. But nonetheless, good play by Bender to recover, knock the ball down. And this guy that they're throwing to, he's like 6'3". I mean, he's got a distinctive size advantage over all of our DBs.
He's a big guy, 6'2", 205, Joe Phillips.
And then the guy that they just replaced him with, I think he's a freshman, and he's like 6'3", Michael. He's a big, tall kid, big, rangy kid.
Phillips came off the field on that play, surprisingly, on third down, and it will be a running
Golly.
play. Missed a tackle. Hall broke loose. He's inside the 5 and down at the 2. We'll see where they marked it as he went out of bounds around the 2 or 3 yard line, and it will be 4th and goal.
Just shy of the goal line.
Well, you know they're going for it. So, I mean, you're on your
just
home
about
field.
got in there. It looked like we had him a couple times. I think he's inside the 2. It looks to be pretty close to the 2 yard line. 4th down play, and this will be to make it a 2-score game. I think they're going to use a timeout, so they've run down the play clock. This might be their last time out of the half, right, Oz?
Yes.
7:05.
Yeah.
They stop it at 7:00. They haven't stopped it. It's still running. 6:59. We'll keep it here for this big play. Got a couple of huge plays inside the red zone. Tallassee had the 1st and goal from the 4. Ended up being a 4th and goal from the 4, and they were stopped. And that's where this drive began. Of course, Booker T tonight has converted a 4th and 8 for a touchdown on their first drive of the game. And they're looking to add to that lead right now with a 4th and goal from the 2 coming up.
Had penetration on that last play. Thought we had him. The guy was double teamed. It was 2 hands, but it wasn't one player. But turned him around. I mean, he had him dead to rights. And it's bad, but he made a good run, went to the corner, finally got him down.
It's going to be a big play right here. Got to have some speed on the edge because quarterback probably going to have the ball in his hands with an option to run or throw it. He's got the I formation from the 2 or 4th and goal play coming up.
He's going to hold it, run around the end.
And whistles blow. This could be huge if it's on the offense, and it is. A procedure call. That changes things up some. We'll make it 4th and goal from the 7. Boy, big play, big penalty by BTW. These are the kind of things that have cost them over the years with their lack of success, the failures and
He
opportunity.
called offsides Tallassee.
What? Oh, the guy in the back called a procedure. The white hat.
Okay.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And how could he call offsides from way back here? I thought that would be a line judge's call.
Well, they did throw the flag. This lady over here on this side, she threw the flag.
All right, well, all right, half the distance, 4th down, and goal from the 1. In the eye set, Hall goes under center. And it's a sneak. And now they blew the play dead again. I don't know if he got in, but they blew it dead, so it won't count. We stopped him. It is called this time against Booker T. And the white hat immediately letting us know that.
Maybe
I think we stuffed him. I don't think he got in. It was never an indication of touchdown, but then again, they blew it dead at the line.
Maybe that's why he blew it, because he knew they stuffed him. He wanted to give him an extra down.
Now to go back to about the 6.
I was going to try to do better, Michael, about the refs, but sorry.
And 4th and goal for the Golden Eagles.
You know, I said it was on the 6, but the ball spotted on the 5. How could it be
It's
on the 5?
actually inside the 5.
Yeah, I don't really know
It's
how
on
you
the
do
4.
that on a 5-yard penalty.
Either our math's bad or theirs is one. I don't know which one. Somebody's.
Toss sweep left. And penalties fly. They finally take McQueen down to the ground, but let's see about the flags.
It's going to be
If it's
against them.
against them, Tallassee will decline it and take the football, and it'll be a huge stop. Holding, and it is going to be declined. Tallassee will get the ball back. Big time for the Tigers defense to keep it at a 6-0 score as the offense will come back on the field. It was quite a drive by Booker T. They drove from the 4, got it down to the 1, unable to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, that was a huge stop by Tallassee.
Boy, had to change the game. And these drives are taking some time up. So they're mainly on the ground. It's 6:45 left in the half. And it remains 6-0 Booker T. Washington on top.
All right, the question is now, what kind of forward progress are they going to give him? Because they got him down behind the 5. Or they gave him right on the 5. Okay.
Tigers with the football. Be nice to drive the field here. Change the momentum. We would get the ball to start the second half. Be just what the doctor ordered. 6:45 to work with. Ellis in the shotgun. Brings Everson in motion. Fakes to him. Keeps it himself. And there's not much there. He got maybe a yard or 2 out across the 5 to about the 6. Let's see what they gave him. I'm going to say only a yard. Second down and 9.
Yeah, they were trying to fake that, basically drag play back around with Cade and hit them back up the middle, but I give Booker T. Washington credit. They closed up the hole pretty quick on that one. I think we need to hit quick hitters up the middle. That's where we've been successful tonight.
Might try one here. Everson's at quarterback now. That Wildcat set. He'll take it himself. He'll pick up some yardage, not a lot. He got out to about the 9. And 3rd and long coming up. Third and about 8 yards to go. It appeared he might have gotten more than that, but he didn't get very much, did he?
Yeah, well, we're a long ways away from that side of the field.
It might just be the surge they're getting. They got some big men up front.
They do. They definitely do.
75 for them is huge.
Yes, he is. He's a big man.
Down for the Tigers.
Ellis on a 3rd down play. Pressure coming, and he can't even get the ball off. Well, incomplete. He was trying to hit Griffith. And we're going to have to punt deep on a 3-and-out possession there. At 75, they list at 265. There's no way. He's bigger than that, isn't he?
He's about the same size as Micah.
Micah's about 285, 290.
Right.
Looks like a heat timeout now.
With that, we'll take 1-2. 5:17 to go. First half of action. Booker T. Washington leads Tallassee 6-0.
Fans, we'd like to remind you that the next game for the Golden Eagles will be against Montgomery Catholic September 2nd, right here at Booker T. Washington High School, Edward Bernie Patrick Stadium. Will fans come out once again and support your Golden Eagles of Booker T. Washington High School.
Don't let him return it.
Tyreek McCullough back deep for the Golden Eagles. Short kick.
Yeah. Everson punts. It will be a short one, only to the 28. It's going to net about 20 yards. There was no return.
5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining here in the
And
half.
a short field to work with for Booker T. This is kind of what I hope we could do once we fail to score down inside the 5-yard line, that we might get a stop and get the ball with a short field. They drove the field. They didn't get in the end zone, but now they've done just what we could have done, and they've got only 28 yards from pay dirt. 6-0 BTW leading Tallassee here with 5:06 to go in this first half of play. And they pretty much dominated this game. Here is first down play, and a play to throw, and wide open pass and catch for the touchdown. Easy. McCray, nobody home in the secondary, makes the catch, a 28-yard touchdown. A couple of 28-yard scores tonight off the arm of Hall, and it's 12-0 Booker T. Washington.
That was a good call by Coach O'Neal. I mean, he did a good job drawing that play up. And free safety was not at home.
Yeah, it was a play-action fake, and everybody was fooled on that one. They're going to go for 2 to try to make it 14.
So 4:58 remaining here in the first half. Golden Eagles extend their lead 12-0 over the Tallassee Tigers. Eagles set up for the conversion, 2-point conversion.
And that's going to fail.
Conversion fails.
It'll remain 12-0. Tallassee get the ball with 4:58 to go in this half. Down now 12-0. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum. Slide it over a little. That looks good, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go over a little bit more.
How about it, fans, for your Golden Eagles? Let's hear it!
There's got to be a better way. That's close enough. You think?
We need to answer here, and then we get the ball back second half.
Fire McLeod kicking off for the Golden Eagles. Nice kick fielded by the Tigers. Has some running room.
Another return going to be brought out to close to midfield by Tallassee's
48-yard line.
number 3. That's
Travaris.
Langford.
Trying to help you out while he's looking at your notes.
All my pages are wet. The rain has stopped at least.
On the stop for the Golden Eagles.
Ball at the 49, so Tallassee trying to get on the scoreboard. Down 12-0, 4:50 left till half. Nod said, we're in good shape. Let's just drive the field, score, and we get the ball to start the second half. Hope you're right. Of course, the way BTW's moved it, they might get it back before the half. We got 4:50 to work with. They don't have any timeouts, though. They've used all of them already.
We got to maintain a drive.
Everson, the end-around handoff. Oh, no. Ellis was lined up in the wing that time, and he was leveled by McCrary. And loss of already 5 yards on the first play. All back to 45-yard line.
Yeah, our offensive line's got to get a hat on that play, and they did not do a very good job of doing that.
Second down and 15. You know, we might need to try to spread it out. I know it's a wet ball tonight. We've got everything kind of bottled up, and they're starting to really bring the heat in that box. And he's going to try to throw down the field. He's got a wide open man, and the pass is incomplete. That was the play, and he just missed on the attempt to hit Everson. Ellis's throw was a little too long. 3rd and 15.
Well, Cade overthrew one to him, and now he's overthrown one to Cade. So maybe in the next go-round we'll hit both of them.
Third and about 15 for the Tallassee Tigers.
Not what you want to be in if you're an offensive coordinator, 3rd and long.
Quarterback again, shotgun.
Pressure
Pass for a
coming,
pass.
and down
It's caught
goes
by
Ellis. He's sacked back to the 42.
in the backfield. Another
It'll be
loss
4th
on
and
the
about
play for the
16 or
Tallassee
17.
Tigers.
We'll have to punt it away.
Williams, number 3 on the tackle for the Golden Eagles.
Got to regroup, get in the locker room. Hopefully, no more down than we are now, and hope for something to change in the second half. Got to make some adjustments. Averson to punt again. The last one went 20 yards. Make sure we get a good snap. Remember, the ball is wet tonight. McCullough is the return man.
34 yard
Letting the
line.
clock roll down a little bit here. Never did start the play clock, so might as well. This one better, lower, but has a little more distance, and it's going to hit inside the 30 and roll to the 24. Better job on that one by Everson.
26-yard line of the Golden Eagles.
And a punt of about 36. So first down from the 23 of Booker T. 2:53 left to the half, a 12-0 BTW lead.
Guarantee you, stretching the field right here. They're going to try to score.
Oh, there ain't no
again.
doubt. They got big number 2 over here on the left.
Nothing to lose right here.
Oh, yeah, and they're sending number 3 to the other side.
With 2:53 remaining in the first half. Golden Eagles 12, Tallassee Tigers 0.
Got to contain that quarterback.
Hall and shotgun. Williams to his right. He'll play fake and roll out. Beats the
Quarterback
containment.
scrambles.
Throws down the
Left
field,
side
and
of
it
the
is
field.
incomplete. A lot of contact, no
Passes
foul.
downfield, incomplete.
Their own players defended themselves right there.
You know, Burdett had a big week last week, but boy, he and those defensive linemen have a tough time containing this quarterback. He is so
Bring
quick.
up a second
And that
and 10
time
for
he
the
showed a little
Golden
juke.
Eagles.
Yeah.
And he couldn't keep up. Luckily, an incompletion, though. 2nd down and 10.
He's got a big arm, too. I mean, you know, when you think about it, no bigger than a young man is. It's just like I said, he just kind of flicks a ball.
They had stopped the clock, 2:45. And a 2nd and 10 play coming. They need to hurry. The play clock's almost expired. He got it with 1 second on it. He's going to run
Snap, keeps it.
left, and the defense there that time. Nice play
Gets
by
up to about
Griffith,
the
Caden
25
Griffith,
yard line, again,
and
about 3 yards on
little
the play.
Josh
Third
Griffith.
down.
They teamed up to take him down at the 25. A gain of only a couple. 3rd down and 8 with 2.5 minutes to go till halftime.
Yeah, this will be a huge stop for Tallassee.
And they're kind of dragging a little bit here, trying to run more clock. Down to 2:05. 5 on the play clock. Hall looking to throw.
Then quarterback drops back.
Will
for
throw a
pass.
screen. Oh, gosh, that could have been a pick six.
Pass is almost
It's too
intercepted.
high, and Griffin just a step away from maybe taking that the other way. It does bring up 4th down, and they'll have to punt. That'll be the first time tonight we've seen their punting team with 1:57 left till the half. See if we can break a return here.
Yeah, they just had a middle screen is what they were trying to set up. They were trying to let our defensive line get in and suck them in and then hit them over right over where the linebackers at. But we actually did a pretty good job of defending that.
Mason Stewart and Travarius Langford are the return guys.
Yeah, but look who's punting, though. So,
the Golden Eagles.
It is going to be Hall, yeah.
and delay.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a penalty. They were late getting the personnel on the field.
Hey, guys, come off the field. That last play. 21, come up for Gimpy.
We have game assessed against the Golden Eagles.
21, yeah, that's McCullough for them. It, as Brad said, was a little gimpy coming off the field. back them up 5 more, 4th and 13. They'll punt from their own 18. Chance for Tallassee with time left and a few timeouts. Line drive. It is going to be Stewart. He's calling a fair catch. Boy, he had some room to run, but he's probably told to just catch the ball. And the 45 of Tallassee.
Golden Eagles 12.
Can we drive the field in 2 minutes?
You can. But just can we? The question is, you get the time. You got the timeouts.
Sure.
But can we? We haven't moved the ball very well tonight. We've had one good drive.
That's what I was going to say. Our first drive was pretty good. We hit some pretty good runs, but since then, Booker T's done a nice job of basically, you know, because we've been bunched in, they've done a really good job of kind of stacking the line of scrimmage and pulling their linebackers up close so that we don't get ahead of steam and get downhill. So they've made some adjustments on that inside run.
Setting up maybe to run the 2-minute offense here. Ellis looking to pass. And throws. And a nice catch on the sideline by Leonard. And it is a completion at the 42-yard line.
Pass is complete.
That's the female official, if you've noticed, that's here tonight. They have
first down, Tigers.
a lady out there on the field in stripes.
Yeah, Coach O'Neill Sr. was trying to encourage her that it was out of bounds, but he lost that battle.
It is first down at the 42. Nice throw and catch from Ellis
Tigers
to Leonard. Stop the clock at 1:44.
42-yard line of the Golden Eagles.
Looking to throw again. And going to Griffin, who made the catch. Lil Josh Griffin for another first down at the 31. A pickup of 11.
We got to hurry
and
up.
Stop the clock to move the chains. 136.
We need to be getting back to the line of scrimmage. Got to have some urgency right here.
Back-to-back completions from Ellis. So he'll look to throw again. And the man fell down, made the catch. And the 25, that was Stewart. I think 131 on the clock. It did stop for some reason. The clock shouldn't have stopped.
I don't know why they stopped the clock.
I don't either.
Thank you, though.
Second down and 5. Ellis looking to pass again. And does to Everson, who's inside the 25 to the 23. That only picked up a couple. And I don't know if she ruled him out of bounds. She did not. So the clock will continue to tick now at 113.
Yeah, she kept it winding.
I think that was the right call. It's going to be third down and about a yard for Tallassee.
Again, in a hurry-up offense.
Clock is down to 1 minute.
Quarterback remains in shotgun formation.
Ellis
drops back for a
will
pass.
throw, and it might have been on the ground. Incomplete. It bounced up to Everson. He trapped it. And it's 4th and a yard, and we'll have to go for it with 53 on the clock as it is stopped. And Oz, you got us with 2 timeouts?
Yes.
Okay. I thought there we might just get the first down first.
I did too.
But, of course, we make that play, we get it. Now you got to make sure you get the yard to extend this drive.
For the Tallassee Tigers.
53 seconds on the clock, 4th down.
Look for Caden Griffith to get the ball right here. Oh, I'm going to call a timeout.
And we had to burn one there. That's not what you wanted to do, but you got to get the first down. So Coach Battle saw something he didn't like, and he called a timeout. We'll keep it here. It's Tallassee with a critical drive, in fact, able to get the ball back after the defense made a stand. And now an opportunity to get some points on the board going into the half. It has not been a pretty half for the Tigers.
It has not. The lineup that they were in that formation that they had, that was the same one it looked like they ran last week against Reeltown when they just handed, you know, just a straight dive play by the fullback and handed it off to Caden Griffith. And he's a big guy. You know, you need a half a yard. I'm going to put a big guy in there and try to see if I can muscle my way down and get that yard.
Well, one thing we have now is just one timeout remaining for the last 53 of this half, down 12-0. The ball is at the 23-yard line, and it is 4th down and less than a yard to go. You know, why didn't we get that official to come up and look at it and just say close enough, first down on this one?
Yeah, right.
He can do it now if he wants to.
Do I have to answer that for you?
Tigers trying to get the personnel on the field after the timeout. And this might be Griffith, like you said. No, it's just been a quarterback keeper.
That was first
didn't even
down.
line up on the line of scrimmage, so it was an easy yard. He got the first down. They finally blow the play dead. That'll stop the clock at 44 seconds. It took 9 seconds to run that. They'll wind it back up after they mark it, so we need to be ready to go.
I think they're trying to figure out where to
Well, I
mark
hope
it.
they gave him the first down. He
They
didn't
did.
get much of a spot there, but it looks like it's enough, I guess.
He got to the 20.
Easily got to the 20.
There's a discussion between the officials now. There's a penalty now being thrown. A flag on the field now came out in the midst of that conversation, and an ineligible man, or too many men on the field, I guess, for Tallassee.
I counted them in. I counted them because I was worried about that.
Can you come back and call it after the play is over with?
It took a while. I don't know why you would. Seems like you'd throw that immediately. Somebody tell me how that ended up being a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's a maximum. That's a 5-yard penalty. Good gracious.
Actually ended up being about an 11-yard penalty because remember we were right on the sticks and now the ball is – they haven't had good management of the yardage tonight. It's at the 32 now. It's 4th down and 11.
Quarterback, 17 shotgun formation.
Ellis will throw, and it will be intercepted. Picked off by Booker T on the 4th down throw by Daniel. That ends the Tigers' threat. And unless something happens in the final 37, we will have served up a goose egg in this first 24 minutes of play. We'll see if Booker T attempts to try to do anything with a 12-0 lead and the ball in their own 15.
So with 37 seconds remaining here in the first half, Golden Eagles in possession. Victory formation for the Golden Eagles.
Hall with a pitch to the left side.
And hold.
And a running play by McCullough. He's out to the 30. He picked up a first down. No penalty on the play. 25 seconds.
For the Golden Eagles, and now pick up a first down for the Golden Eagles.
And if they put it down, they should restart the clock. They have yet to do that.
They got to give him enough time to score, man.
Toss sweep,
That's a
same
hold.
thing, right side, McCullough. Breaks a tackle out across the 40. Boy, he's got another first down. Back-to-back first down runs by McCullough.
Again, the ball carrier for the Golden Eagles, Tyreek McCullough.
With 16 seconds, the ball out to 44, first down.
For the Golden Eagles.
And they're not even moving it to where they're marking it. They're letting the players put it where they want it.
Can't get into the locker room soon enough. Clock is running again, 9 seconds. Running one more play, maybe. They get it off in time.
1.
Toss to McCullough left. Cut back across the 40, out to the 48. That'll do it. Well, we got the Parker Tire Service Center halftime report coming up. After the first half of play, it's Booker T. Washington leading Tallassee 12-0. Tallassee Tigers football from score 94 at hit 106.
I'm sorry. That was a lot more than I could take.
You got time. We're going to do this whole halftime.
On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Bob Miller and Principal Mr. Drew Glass, on the field command, drum major, Mr. Kenny Glasscock, and director of band, Dr. Robert Glasscock. Tonight we feature music of Wiz Khalifa, Miley Cyrus, Frank Sinatra, Rockwell, and Billie Eilish.
How about it? All right. Pride of Tallassee performing at halftime. Our score, Booker T. Washington 12, Tallassee nothing.
Our band captain is Josh Cobb. Drum major is Kinsley Glasgow. Head major is Stevie Miller. Color guard captain is Maria Lynn. Color guard co-captain is Grace Walker. The halftime captain is C.C. Hill. Band chaplain Daniel Burke. Drum captain is Josh Cobb. Our soloist is Carson Griffin. The band staff includes Melanie Steen, Michael Bird, Jordan Wallace. Auxiliary coordinator is Jennifer Crane. Instructors are
Pride of
Richard
Tallassee
Baker,
performing at halftime.
The director of bands is Robert Glasgow. Thank you.
12-0 score in favor of Booker T here in Tuskegee. We'll take a break. More of the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report coming up on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are bringing to you now the greatest band in the land, better known as the Marching Aristocrats. The band is directed by the small in stature but mighty in power, Mrs. L. Floyd. The assistant directors are Mr. Anthony White and Miss Leanna Flowers. As the band approaches the field, we will give you a little taste of what we're going to give you this season by performing Bad Boys by P. Diddy, Bad Girl by Danny McCain, and Stand Up and Get Crunk by Yin Yang Twin. Please give it up for the Marching Aristocrats.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. Be patient with us while we turn that in this outside mic. There we are. Now we're back. Again, this is Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. Stephen Oz Osborne, Brad Davis here. A damp night, wet, little wet spirits too from that performance in the first half.
Well, you guys saw the same game I saw from the sideline. Here's the thing. Nothing went our way the first half. So we're down 12-0. I think we probably leave a score on the field right there when we had the call play and we just threw it over the receiver's head who was wide open on it. A little bit of a trick play throwing back to Tyler. If we do that there, the ball game's a little bit different looking. We're down 2 scores now. We haven't done anything offensively except for the first drive when we had somewhat of a sustained drive of moving the ball and then had that costly turnover there. But some things have to go our way. Some breaks have to come our way. I think they will. If we'll just stay in the game and keep doing the things we're doing now. Look, they've got some ball players. They're playing a very disciplined ball game. They're putting hats on our guys and moving them. And
that's key, disciplined ball game.
Yeah, they're really showing a lot of discipline. And, that's not just, for somebody listening, that may be painting the picture of personal fouls. I'm talking about just playing disciplined football, staying with their blocks, blocking downfield. I mean, I've seen a couple of times where they're backside, away from the play. They're blocking our guy 15, 20 yards into the play, and so they're staying with that. We'll have to match that intensity in the second half. If not, we're going to be looking at a lot of the same stuff we did in the first half. I think the coaches that go in, they'll make some changes. If those changes make a difference in the ball game, we'll see. But I do think they're going to notice some of those things as well from the coaches that have been up in the box, seeing some of those things, and they'll get them corrected. Hopefully the kids respond to the coaching, and we see something different in the second half. It's going to have to.
Let's go over some of the halftime stats. Total offense, Tallassee, 98 yards. Booker T. Washington, 226 yards. Number of plays, Tallassee, 28. Booker T, 30. Passing, on 4 of 10, Tallassee has 33 yards. On 4 of 10, Booker T. Washington has 61 yards. Rushing, 65 yards for Tallassee, 165 for Booker T. Washington. Penalties are right there with each other. 4 for Tallassee for 40 yards, 5 for 40 for Booker T. Washington. It's like you said, we got to come out and make the adjustment. I mean, the players have got to come out and execute second half. Yeah, you know, we had that one play that you say that's pretty much a touchdown. But the other play that was thrown to Cade just outside of his reach.
He got behind the defense.
There are plays there. We've just got to execute, and we've got to make those plays. And when you get those breaks, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So we got to hope that comes about in the second half.
Yeah, I mean we're down 2 scores. Ball, now you just read off the stats there. They're definitely moving the ball on the ground. Little number 21 for them. The dude is hard to get your hands on him. I mean, we're hitting him a number of times on each carry. He's just, it's the 4th guy. It's who's getting him down, and so that's 5 more yards to carry. As he fights for that yardage, and we just got to start locking up. Conditions tonight aren't perfect. No excuse there, but we just got to play a bit more disciplined football. That's locking up, driving through your tackles. Not just bringing in the shoulder and hoping to hit somebody because that guy's hard to hit.
He is averaging 10 yards a carry. He's got 10 attempts for 107 yards right now.
Yeah, he's good. He's elusive.
He is. It's, we'll see. Second half coming up. Got to make the adjustments, and we always say, we got to set the tone. We get the ball first, so let's see if we can make something happen. This has been the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. We'll be right back with the second half.
Some of the words are coming in, just breaking it.
Yes.
Yeah. Halftime winding down, the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report as we go to the Segrist Law Student Athlete of the Week, presented by attorney Mike Segrist. This week it is Tyler Ellis, the son of Jeffrey Ellis and Jana Ellis. He wears the number 10 jersey for the Tigers, plays quarterback. His 4th year on the varsity Tigers and has played QB all 4. He's played football for 12 years. It started out with TYFL. He received the Auburn Opelika News Player of the Week last year. He, in addition, has been recognized with last week's Reputation on the Line Award given by the team. Also, he's on the Tallassee baseball team. He's on the Tallassee basketball team, and he even says, I think I might give wrestling a try. This will be his second year with both baseball and basketball varsity-wise. He's played on and off through the years. In the classroom, he's taken advanced and standard courses. Tyler has been able to balance the academics with the athletics to maintain a GPA of 3.4. He's received a qualifying score, a pretty solid one to do this on the AP Biology test, but he did that this past year. His dream job, to be an NFL quarterback, of course. Plans on attending college after graduation, maybe get to play college ball. Would love to go to the University of Alabama. That's the preferred school. And major in education. He plans on teaching history and coaching after he graduates. In his spare time, he enjoys playing the game. His nickname, Sunshine, you know where that comes from. The movie Remember the Titans? Yep, that's him. And his favorite food is Krispy Kreme Original Glazed Donuts. Our student athlete of the week, presented by attorney Mike Seegers, is Tyler Ellis. Congratulations to Tyler. We got about a minute to go before we get to second half action, so I'll give you some scores from other games taking place tonight. Of course, 12-0 here at the half if you're just tuning in. A lot of big games tonight. This is really the last week of non-region play. Some teams have actually gotten into region play tonight, but most of them start next week. Elmore County, a big lead at halftime, 15-0 over Otagoville. Baker leads Wetumpka. They're already playing in the third quarter. It's 14-0 Baker on top. Auburn 21, Enterprise 7. Most of these are halftime scores. Opelika 14, Jeff Davis 6. Benjamin Russell leading Central of Clay County 20-7. That's at halftime, and that's the team Tallassee plays next week. Clay Central back at J. Hunter Bryant Stadium. Trinity and Montgomery Academy playing. It's halftime, and Trinity leads 7-0. Marist, Georgia. This is the team from Georgia that is so many state championships. They're playing Pike Road. Last year's 5A champ. They are beating them at Pike Road tonight, 26-7. Ben Taylor has been giving us scores on that one, and he did give me an update. He said something I did not know. Marist, the alma mater of David Hasselhoff, who Oz has posters of on his wall. St. James leading Hanley at halftime, 21-20 at a battle of top 10 teams. Catholic leads Alabama Christian at 20-0. Those two teams are top 10 teams as well. It's halftime there. Macon East leading Lakeside in the AISA. It's 21-12. And Beauregard, another opponent for Tallassee this year in region play, leading Central of Hayneville in the second quarter score, 42-0 already. So those are some scores for you. Got a couple of minutes before we get started in the second half, so we'll take one more time out. You've been listening to the Parker Tire Service Center halftime report. I'm ready. Well, it was a dominating first half by Booker T. Washington. They lead 12-0 as we get ready to start the second half of play. And we've seen games shift. It's going to take a shift in momentum for Tallassee. They will get the ball to start the second half, though. So we'll see what they can do with it. Haven't been very successful tonight. Been kept out of the end zone. Had one deep drive that got them a first and goal, but they were unable to get into the end zone. Booker T did have one stall themselves inside the 10, but they've converted on some big plays tonight, and they really won this first half easily. But it is a 48-minute game, so we'll see what Tallassee can do in the second half.
Yeah, like you said, Michael, we had that one good drive, and we were doing a really good job of creating a new line of scrimmage, and our offensive line was getting some drive and some push. But after that drive, Booker T, Coach O'Neill, they made an adjustment over here on the sideline, and they shut that down. So Hope we made some adjustments at halftime because we're going to have to do something different.
We'll see. Tigers, again, to get the football to start the second half as we're getting close to that. We'll keep you updated on some of these scores. I know we're asking about some of those. It's pretty good games going on tonight, all over. All right, the coaches rallying around their teams one last time as we are ready to take the field in the second half. It's been a wet night. It's been a wet week. It's rained some. It rained lightly early. It came down a little harder early in the first quarter, but then it's subsided, and we've been able to dry everything off here. We're on top of the press box at the stadium, Eagles Stadium in Tuskegee.
We need
Can't say that, you know, the field's really been an impact on the game much, though. Yeah,
Nah,
notice
not
much.
really. We need one of these in Tallassee. I like being up on top of the press box.
It's cool air, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
I
only
like it.
problem is, you know, you're not covered in case the rains come.
This is true.
All right, got the go-ahead. McLeod to kick off.
We better watch our onside kick right here.
Chance for Leonard. DJ will pick it up at the 16, crosses the 20, 25, looking for a hole. Nothing there. Downed at the 25-yard line, if he got that. And it looks like the official's going to give him that mark right there. Well, long field in front of him. We'll see what we can do.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah, we were talking to some guys. It felt like we looked a little sluggish tonight. I know that a game like the Reeltown game, as big as a hype is for it and the hoopla that surrounds it, it does take a lot out of you. I don't know if we've shaken that out of our system, but this team has come out ready to play tonight for Booker T. First play from scrimmage is a run by Everson right up the middle. He might have gotten a yard or two, depending on the spot.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to give them hardly anything, Michael, to be honest with you.
1 yard.
1 yard.
Second down and 9. Tallassee's got a 6-game win streak in this series on the line.
Golden Eagles on defense.
Everson will run it to the right side. And he will
Tackled by
get
Hudson
pretty good
Booker.
yardage after contact, and very close. It looks like he got the first down. That was all on him because he was hit about 5 yards off the ball, and he continued to keep those legs moving. And it will be enough to get a first down to the 36-yard line.
Looks like enough for
Well,
a
they're stacking
Tiger first
the
down.
left side of our offense, and there was a huge hole over here. Let's see if they do that again. They're doing it again.
Got this wildcat we've been running with Everson.
I'd keep running right.
And this time they are changing up the formation, going to a shotgun with Ellis.
And the Eagles try to spread them out.
And we got penalty flags at the line, but we're going to try to swing it out.
That's
Cade,
incomplete.
and it will be an
Open
illegal
up a
procedure
second
call
down.
against Tallassee.
We
So
have a
5-yard
false
penalty
start.
makes it first and
That's
15.
against the Tallassee Tigers. That will take it back 5. First and 15 for the Tallassee Tigers.
Backs it up to the 32.
Quarterback back again in the shotgun formation.
Everson back in the
Takes the
Wildcat.
snap. Quarterback
Looks for
keeper,
some
right
room to
side of
run.
the
Not
field.
blocked
There's
there.
nowhere. Hosts the
And this
Eagles
time he
on
stood
the
up.
tackle.
Yep.
After no gain.
We got to get a hat on a hat.
Might have given him a yard. We'll say he did get one. Second and 14.
Chris Carter in on the tackle for the Golden Eagles.
Looking to pass Ellis.
Right
It
back
breaks
on
down.
pass,
He'll
and
take
takes
off
it
and
up
run
the
with it.
middle.
He'll get the first down, but the ball came out. Oh, right there to get back on top of it was Tallassee. We got lucky, a fortunate bounce as it landed right back in the hands of the Tigers' Josh Boatwright, and right at the line of the line to gain. They needed the first down, and they have already said it is a first down. He had it, the ball went back, he landed on it, and it's still enough to move the chains at the 47.
Good heads-up play by Boatwright, because if he was not paying attention, that's Booker T. Washington's ball all day long. He was the only Tallassee Tiger around it.
47-yard line. First down.
First and 10, Tallassee. Under center this time, Ellis. End around handoff. Leonard
Play
dives
picks up
across the
about
50 to the 49
maybe 6
of
yards for
BTW.
the
He
Tigers.
picked up about
Right
4.
up the middle. McQueen on the tackle for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, they tried a little misdirection on that. We actually, you know, you can pick up 4 or 5 on first down. You get ahead of the sticks. It's what you need.
And Tallassee's come out with a philosophy to just grind it out. We're going to run. We're going to make you stop us. Let's see if it works. Maybe they'll be in better condition at the end of the game if they're in it.
I hope so.
Tigers
I know I
about
wouldn't
4
try to
yards
throw
to
over the
go
top
for
of
a
number
first
26,
down.
have free safety.
Man in motion.
It's a
the
handoff
far
to
side of the
Everson
field.
coming in motion. He
Good
got
run,
the first
Kay.
down and then some down to the 40-yard line. Tallassee mixing up the running game. Cade came from a receiver spot that time on a end around, basically, and picked up enough to move the chains again.
Yeah, I'm going to give Cade credit on that. He hard run on the inside and then cut back to the outside. Way to follow your blockers and saw that little seam. So that was a good run. That's what we need.
First down, Tigers.
Everybody in tight this time, and Ellis under center. Play action,
the
looking to
quarterback got
pass,
that
and
for a
does, and the
pass.
catch is made by Griffith as he'll go down at the 35. That was a hard-earned 5 yards.
Here on the near side of the field.
Yeah. I think
Daniel
Booker T might have got the worst end of that one.
number
Number 21 was
21
kind of
for the
stumbling when he
Eagles.
got up after hitting Caden. Good hands by Caden. That's got to do something to try to keep him off the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 5 at the 35. Go back to the Wildcat. Ellis goes outside as a receiver. Everson will take it himself.
Runs the near
A
side
lot of
the
room to
field,
run,
still on
and
his feet.
like there's a whole lot of effort to try to stop him as he got it
Taken
inside the
down by
25 to
Wilson.
21. Everybody looked like they were
Eagles
standing
on the
still.
near side of the field.
Oh, we got a cramp.
And it's Everson that comes up hobbling a bit. He's been getting most of the carries on this
There is
drive, and
Green
he's
on
been
the
moving
tackle
the
for the
chains
Golden
as he did
Eagles.
just then.
Yeah, good hard run by Cade Everson.
At the 23-yard line, Tigers with
Tigers
an
pick up a
impressive
first down
opening drive that started at
in
their own
Golden Eagle
25.
territory at about the 23-yard line of the Golden
They need to
Eagles.
hurry because the play clock's down to 5 seconds.
Yes, it is.
Tyler, I don't know if he's going to see it. And
Again, the quarterback looking,
take it.
left, right.
go inside the
Finally
20
pulls
to
it
the
down, gets up
19.
to
I don't
about
know if
the
they got
20-yard
that snap
line,
off the
gained
time, but
about
there was
3
no
yards
penalty.
for the Tigers.
That was just a busted play all the way around.
Yeah, picked up 3, though. In the red zone again. Tigers trying to get on the scoreboard. It's been a struggle
Back just
tonight.
inside the 20
Dude, I'm
yard
telling
line
you,
of
there's
the
a kid
Golden
down here playing a
Eagles.
football game on his phone, and I'm hearing whistles, and I'm thinking it's in the game.
I know it. It sounds like it, too. I'm hearing it as well. We're
Hey, we're
picking it up
picking it up.
loud and clear. Ellis, play action
Quarterback
keeper,
again.
going
Oh, good
left,
job.
little rooms. He
Runs
pops
the
it
left
outside inside the 15 to the 10. He's to the 5, and he's into the end zone for the first score of the night. The Tigers are finally on the board.
Tigers.
That was a good play. And, hey, I got to give credit to Caden Griffith on that play. He followed Caden in the hole, and then Caden took out the linebacker and kicked him to the inside. And then you saw
7:20 to go here
saw
in
Tyler
the
see
third
that, and then he
quarter.
bounced to the
Tigers
outside and
strike
raced to the end
on a
zone.
running
Good job.
play by
Good
the
read for
quarterback.
both of them.
19-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, the senior. Tyler Ellis makes it 12-6. First time we'll see a kick
Tigers set up
tonight.
for the extra
Booker
point
T's gone for
conversion.
2 both times. battles to snap. Rigsby to hold. Carswell's kick
Look good.
is no good. He missed
And
it left
it's
again.
no-
So it remains
no
12 to
good.
6.
So
Our
it's
score,
7:20
7:20 remaining in the third quarter. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV and Spectrum.
Tigers 6.
That was actually a good read. Oh, yeah. I mean, Kate kicked the linebacker inside and Tyler goes left. So that was a good read. Good job by Kate. That's what we needed.
So earlier I saw number 2. He was on the sideline holding his right hammy. I don't know if it's anything going on, but that's their big weapon on the outside.
Maybe we'll wait now.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
Kick is up.
Yeah.
Short kick. Fielded by the Eagles. At the 30, 35.
Kick from Carswell, returned by
40-yard line.
Phillips. And he will go
On the
down
return for
near the
Golden
40-yard line, 39-yard line. 12-6 game. Tallassee finally scores a touchdown, a long one. 19-yard run by Tyler Ellis.
Yeah,
Now let's see what the defense can do.
we had a couple of young men on that play. Jaden McKenzie, number 15, was in on that play. Number 16, Cortland Roberts. And also number 55, Caleb Seegers. All three was in on the tackle.
Well, Booker T very effective in the first
First
half
and 10 for the
offensively.
Golden
Let's see how they
Eagles from
start
their
the
own
second
40-yard line.
with a 12-6 lead.
Quarterback
Hall throws, drops, incomplete.
falls incomplete. Second down
You know,
and
I'm
10
hearing the
for
whistles on
Golden
that
Eagles.
game down below us, and I'm thinking they're on the field. This kid needs to turn his sound down on his video game he's got.
And you know, we're hearing the whistle, but you're hearing the crowd noise too. I'm like, where's the crowd noise coming from?
Yes, this game is lifelike, isn't it?
It is. I'm just waiting for Kirk Herbstreit to start
Golden
commentating.
Eagles just shy of their own 40-yard line. Second and 10.
Second down play, 10 to go from the 39 of Booker T. Hall in the pistol. Hands it off.
Run goes up the
Room to
middle.
run, and McCullough will get out to the 45. A
Gains
nice
about
game,
5 or 6
and it brings
yards
up
on the
third
run.
down and about 4.
Stop on the play by little Josh Griffith. Number 1 for the Tallassee Tigers.
McCullough
Larry
small.
McCullough
He's
on that
5'8",
carry for the
170. He
Golden
doesn't
Eagles.
look 5'8",
Who?
the running back.
No,
Picks up
he don't.
about 6 yards.
Big third down play coming up right here. We've not been able to make many stops tonight. Can we get one here? Hand off McCullough.
Again
Shakes,
on the carry
bakes,
for the
jukes,
Eagles.
and makes his way across midfield for a first down.
Down to midfield. Looks like
So
they
he just
first
ran right
down
up the
for
middle with the
Golden
gut of the
Eagles.
defense and picked up enough to get the first down.
Yeah, we had him dead to rights. Just got to wrap up.
Tough to get a grab of him.
Yeah, he's shifty.
When he makes that jump cut, it's hard.
Man,
Oh, because he's quick.
He can cut quick. He doesn't even plant a foot. Looks
Comes off
like
the field, and McQueen comes in his place. Let's see if he will get a touch here. Haven't had to go to Hall as much tonight with his legs. They've had the running backs pick up the slack. Here's first and 10 from the 50.
They're going to try to hit something deep here.
Yep. Big number 2 is on this side. I'll be looking at him.
Oh, play action quarterback keep. They hemmed
Sorry,
him up,
no,
stopped
sorry
him
for
at
the
the line
Golden
of
Eagles.
scrimmage for no gain. The ball came out, but now they blow the whistle dead after it was out. A little late. Wow.
Boy.
On that play, we have a heat timeout for both teams.
Heat break timeout, 5:50
Yeah, we'd like
remaining
to
in the third quarter. Booker T. Washington
remind our
12,
patrons
Tallassee 6.
To patronize those who patronize us. See the
No,
signs
I'm
of
not
our
making any
events,
comments anymore.
Our sponsors
know you-
for
I know
Golden
I've done some
Eagle
bad stuff.
football.
This is horrible.
I mean, that was a scoop of storm.
That's horrible. Need to send that to their group. I mean, it ain't gonna make a difference. Send it to the agent because that's ridiculous.
Back to live action
Yeah.
with the Golden Eagles.
2nd and 10 from the 50 after the heat break timeout. It is Hall running right. Hall is tripped up. Great play by Burdett to keep him from getting first down yardage. Stops him after a 5-yard gain by his shoestrings, and it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that was a heck of a play by Luke Burdett, number 7 for the Tallassee Tigers. He held his block, made a great play.
Getting on the short side of the field. Wonder if they get close, if they go for it on 3rd down now. They might get it here. Let's make them think about it at least. Hall will run himself, trying to find room. Not going to get it this time. We got him short of the 1st down, but they slung him down 4. He picked up about 4 and made it close. So now it's 4th and a yard, maybe 2. And do you go for it here? I'm thinking they will.
I would assume so.
Tackle made by Eli Whittington on that play. 4th down and a couple. The ball at the 42. They got to reach the 40.
Eagles are going for it on
Big play right here.
Watch them do that thing they did a while ago, hit something deep.
Oh, they didn't get the snap back there. It's on the ground, and it's going to be Tallassee ball. The ball never got away from the center, just rolled it back there. And a huge turnover on downs, back to Tallassee, up near midfield, now down just 6 with the ball in their hand.
Recovery by number 59, Ben Carwile. Used to be your, you taught him everything you knew.
That's right.
Used to be your neighbor, right?
He was. 1st down Tigers from their own 47. 4:31 still to go in the 3rd quarter. See if they can keep the hammer down here.
We have got to start leaning on them. Heavy.
Tallassee from about their own 46-yard line.
Ellison shotgun formation. And they blew a whistle,
Flag
threw a
thrown by
flag.
the official. Delay of game assessed against the Tallassee Tigers. So
You come off the field after timeout, you got to have
15.
the mindset to know we got to get in before the play clock expires. I don't know. I think we were waiting on him play to get in there. It just took forever. All right, 1st and 15.
Now operating from their own 43-yard line. 1st and 15.
Ellis runs it himself. That'd have been a good 1st down run, but it's still 2nd and long because of the penalty. He got 6. We got a player down. 80 to his feet. It was J. Twine Griffin.
Yeah. He's kind of hobbling a little bit. Looks like he's cramping up a little bit. Kind of got that stiff leg.
2nd down and 9 now after a 6-yard gain on 1st and 15. Ellis, here comes the pressure. Throws, incomplete. Boy, they bit on that. It's good that ball was high because that could have been a pick 6. They were trying to hit Leonard. Leonard's down. Not sure what happened to him.
Tiger injury.
Going to have to get the trainer out. We'll take a break. It's 3:44 to go in this 3rd quarter. Booker T. Washington leading Tallassee 12-6.
I think cramps are fixing to start getting us again over here.
Yeah, it looks like. You're right, Brad.
Tigers operating from their 47-yard line. Quarterback drops back, being heavily rushed.
Oh, man. Gosh.
Ball pops out.
Good gosh.
He started,
Recovered by
stumbled,
Tiger.
and fell.
Short gain on the play.
Ellis was hit as he threw. Griffin,
Have an injury timeout.
well, that was Caden
Lost
Griffin
Tiger.
who caught it, but got his feet going a little too fast. He lost his balance and went down. Now he's hurt, or at least something's going on after the injury to Leonard a moment ago. We think this is probably another cramping situation, which appeared to be the case with DJ, as he's down the gain of only a yard. Now it's 4th and 8. But boy, if he could have kept his feet, he would have got the first down. He got a lot of room in front of him. Pressure was coming. Tyler got it off. A little shovel forward. Ellis was able to try to make something happen. Griffith was banged up. Let's see. He's kind of walking off on his own power, hobbling off the field. The cramps were so bad last week, we couldn't count how many times. You know?
It was. Looks like we might. No, here
I think we're going to
okay.
punt it, yeah. 4th and 8. An opportunity goes awry. Tallassee had a chance. They finally got a stop, and they went 3 and out. That's just, and the penalty was a huge penalty.
Fourth down for
A
the
delay of game right out of the blocks. All right, here's Everson to punt.
Quarterback.
Ooh,
He should have ran now.
I got to tell you, if they're not going to pay him any attention, I'd take off.
As fast as he is.
Yeah. Punts it down to the 24 where it's down right there by Bender. And he is down on the field. He's had cramping issues already, and he's down again in the same situation, it looks like.
Here in the third quarter of tonight's contest, Golden Eagles 12, Tallassee Tigers 6.
2:56 left in the third quarter. It's a 12-6 game. Booker T on top. Tallassee scored in its opening drive here the second half. And that's where we are right now after they trailed 12-0 at the break. Got some score reports. Let's see what we got here. We're getting some from some of the folks listening or keeping up tonight. Pike Road is getting beat by Marist 33-14. St. James still up 21-20. Last score we had in that one over Hanley. Catholic leveling Alabama Christian. It's 47-0.
Boy.
Elmore County, last score I saw was 15-0 at halftime. I haven't gotten one here lately. Hanley is now up 28-21 over St. James, so that has just changed.
That's a good ball game. That St. James Hanley game.
Got a lot of good ones tonight. 12-6 here. Again, Booker T on top. 2:56 left in this third quarter as we start
Eagles.
with Hall going to his
takes a
left,
snap,
cutting
cuts
back,
one.
breaking a tackle, going back to the right, still on his feet out across the 30-yard line. And a first down across the 35 as he spins ahead to the 37. A lot of running and a 12-yard gain.
He ran 40 yards to gain 12. That dude's fast.
Maybe not as fast tonight with a wet field, but still pretty effective. It's interesting to look at some of the guys on the sideline. Boy, they're spent tonight. On both sides.
Oh, yeah.
It was that way last week. It's early season.
Even though it's cooled off, it's still got a lot of humidity in there.
First down.
Hall and a pistol. Hands it off this time. Broken tackle and some room to run. Out across midfield, still on his feet. Down to the 40-yard line goes Williams. Flag was thrown right off the line of scrimmage. We'll see about that one.
That might
There's
be
actually
coming
two
back.
penalty flags on the field.
Williams on the carry for the Golden Eagles. However, there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul, face mask against
Personal
Tallassee.
foul, face mask.
Got to take
Against the
15 more
Tallassee
off,
Tigers.
right? Which was a pretty good one to start with.
It's a valuable yardage for the Golden Eagles.
See if he counts 15 this time.
That'll take it down to about the
34-yard line
of
where
the
it
Tallassee
gets
Tigers.
stepped off to.
I was for sure that was going to be a hold where that flag was thrown at.
It wasn't.
This Williams kid, he's pretty shifty. Oh, there's a
There's
penalty.
ball.
Ball on the ground, fumble. Tallasee's got it. In the backfield, a bobble on
There's
the
a fumble on
exchange,
the
and the
handoff.
Tigers have recovered it.
Tallassee
Braden
has,
Arnold is coming up
recovered the ball.
with the ball in his hands.
Good job, Braden Arnold, number 64 for the Tallassee Tigers. Way to be alert. They never got the handoff off. I mean, we kind of hit them right in the backfield, and so good play. Actually got some penetration.
Boy, some major mistakes that could cost you. That one right there with BTW driving in a touchdown lead gives Tallassee the ball back on their 40, down by 6. 1:51 left in this third quarter of play.
Trailing 12-6.
See if the offense can get something going here. They had a good drive to open this second half.
Can't be shooting ourselves in the foot.
And avoid the penalties. Need to hurry. We just about got a delay here.
Tallassee
Snapping with a
lines
couple of seconds on the play clock. Look at the pass. Wide open down the field is Bender. Here's the pass. And it's caught at the 20 to the 15. That's how you do it right there. A huge play by the Tigers. And it's first down.
Tyler's giving the White Hat the business, too, because he got hit late, and he didn't like it. And the White Hat didn't throw no flag, so Tyler gave him an earful all the way down the field. So
What'd you get on that one, Oz?
that's a good play.
46 yards.
Like
Thank
it.
you.
Sorry about that. 46 yards.
We're gonna-
Biggest play of the night by the Tigers.
Okay.
Now they're in business again in the red zone.
That was a good call.
Griffin flanked out to the left side. It will be
Tigers
Ellis
again.
running it.
Quarterback
He'll go
Cooper
right.
runs
He'll
it
go
to
inside the
the
10 to the 5-yard line and down at the 4. Maybe even the 3. Let's look
Gets
at the
inside
spot.
the 10-yard line
First and
of the
goal,
Golden
Tigers.
Eagles.
That's a huge momentum swing. Get a fumble and then hit a 46-yard pass. We need a bunch of those.
First
6
and goal
points
for
down, looking for
the Tallassee Tigers
chance
at
to
about
tie
the
it right
3-yard
here.
line of the Golden Eagles.
And I expect the quarterback would get it
Yeah.
again. He will take it left. He will take it over the goal line and into the end zone for the score.
Goes
We're
in
tied.
For the touchdown for the
At the
Golden
1 minute mark of this second
Golden Tigers, and that will tie
half
not
of play,
score
just
12
third quarter remaining.
With a minute to go. in
And
the
another
third
player
quarter.
down for cramping, it looks like, for BTW this time. A 3-yard run, and that was set up by the quarterback. The
Yeah,
long pass
it was.
to Bender, and then a couple of long runs.
So do you do 2 here, or do you go ahead and try to kick the field goal? Extra point.
Boy,
I think they're going to go for 2.
That looks that way.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I know we've struggled with the extra points a bit.
Boy, I would throw a misdirection right in their face right here.
This would be huge if he can't convert. though.
right. We've got the defense reeling a little bit right
Because
here.
the thing about this is if you get this one, you're up by 2. The next time you score, kick the extra point. If you can make it, you're up by 9. If they don't, if they don't convert. Of course, they go for 2 every time, too.
Tigers set up for
Could
the
be a
apparent
huge part
two-point
of this
conversion.
game. Let's see. Everson is in there. Going to give it to Leonard. Going to pitch it
And
back to
reverse.
Ellis. Ellis is going to take it. He's going to run it. He's going to get in there, and it is a 2-point conversion. Tallassee now has its first lead of the night.
Two-point
A little
conversion
razzle-dazzle.
is good.
Nice
Tyler
play.
Ellis taking it across,
So he'll lead in
making
the
it
third
14-12 with 1 minute left in the third quarter. Tallassee Tigers football.
quarter.
Score
Tigers
94 and hit
march down the
106.
field. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. Tigers 14, Golden Eagles 12.
Hit a double reverse on him. You called that. Said misdirection. Called that. Got him over. Pursuing.
Like you said earlier, blatant.
Ball fielded by the Golden Eagles on the far
Short
side
kick.
of the field. Has a little running room over there.
Taking up the right sideline and a pretty good return by McRae.
Into Tiger territory.
That's not what you want to do on a kick.
There's a flag on the Tallassee sideline.
You don't want them to start on midfield. There's a penalty flag near the sideline. We'll see about that. I think we're a little nervous about kicking it deep because we don't want them to rip off a big return, but their up guys are not bad.
Flag was waved off.
Waved the flag off.
Okay, no penalty.
So the play goes into Tallassee territory.
But you're giving them a good spot, great field position at the 47 of the Tigers.
Of the Tallassee Tigers. Golden Eagles first and
Once again, we need to wrap up.
Yeah. Tallassee's turned this game around. They now lead it for the first time tonight. Back-to-back scores here in the third quarter.
Takes the snap.
Hall, pressure, got away from it. Now he's off to the lace. Ooh, that could have hurt him right there. The way he slipped, his foot planted into the turf, and he might get up slowly as he got to the 41. We'll have to see about that. That'll throw out a knee. We got a couple players down on the field. Hall being one, the other being Burdette, who was trying to grab him. Got some scores.
He's
updates.
coming off.
Eagle.
Hanley 35, St. James 21. Opelika now leads Jeff Davis 28-6. Valley 12, Lynette nothing.
Paul, the injured Eagle on the play.
Moody over Sylacauga 28-17. Some of these are future opponents for us that we're calling out tonight. Pike Road trying to make it a game again, 33-22. They trailed Marist of Georgia 33-7 earlier. But a couple of scores, they've gotten back in the ball game. Hall coming off the field. You know, and it may be a situation where O'Neal may use a timeout to get him back out there, but I don't know that he's ready. So, because you can use a timeout and he can come back on the field, I guess, after an injury.
Right.
But he's being looked at right now.
Yeah,
Burdette had to come off as well.
Right.
So, I don't know if they're bringing in the other quarterback. It looks like they're going in the shot.
Kind of a wildcat.
Yep.
Yeah, Green and
Also,
also McCullough hitting the backfield. A penalty flag thrown as he dives through the air, goes down at the 40. And this one could be going backwards even more so.
The ball carrier. There's a flag on the play, however.
Another player down. We're already
Holding
tending
against
to our own
the
guys for
Golden
cramping
Eagles. I'll
issues
take it
now.
back.
Holding is the indication. We'll see about the player. And it is,
Okay.
no, I think that's Hooks.
Is
on
that
that
Hooks?
one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
Cade
right.
is still not on the field right now. Penalty is assessed. It backs him up to the 45 and makes it second down and about 19. .11 seconds remain in this quarter. 14-12, Tallassee
11
lead.
seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Tigers leading by 2, 14-12.
I think they're going to let it. It's going to run out before they run a play.
I think you're right. I think they're just going to be.
You are right. That is it. We have played 3, and it has changed. Tallassee now has the lead. 14-12, 12 minutes of football remain. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, on Spectrum.
12, Tallassee Tigers 14.
I didn't hear you. Hey, Michael, you want me to come back with stats?
Yeah, I'll get them to you. Ready. After 3 quarters of stats.
Total offense, Tallassee 245, Booker T 253, passing 85 for Tallassee, 61 for Booker T. Rushing, Tallassee 160 yards, Booker T 192.
It's pretty much dead even right there.
It is.
We've had a much improved sustained drives that gave us those yards. We were under 100 yards at half.
14-12 now, though. Tallassee leads after trailing 12-0 at the half. Hall is back in the game, and there's a big-time play. Tigers mow down the runner in the backfield, and a flag comes in late. Coming in to knock him down was Walker. But let's see about this flag. Huge play right there defensively. Would set them up with 3rd and very long, but what about this penalty?
I almost believe it might be unsportsmanlike conduct on Booker T, Michael.
There's the call, and there's no return on the other side. So, you know, you lose your composure. Boy, you talk about the way this game was looking after 2 quarters. And Booker T has lost its way a little bit here. A 15-yard penalty tacked on will make it 3rd and a long way. I'll have to get the calculator out. And the official stepping it off. This guy kind of just, you never know where he's going, but he's got it figured out, I guess. 29-yard line. They got to get to the 38 of Tallassee. So 21 and 12 is 33 yards to go.
We just got to contain them right here, Michael. Make them punt, and because we've got the field flipped now, and we need to keep it that way.
Eagles deep in the hole right now.
3rd and 33.
Trying to get a big play.
Hall, who went out for a moment, is back in at quarterback.
But I got a feeling he's not very mobile.
Looking to pass. Just don't want to give up a penalty play or something huge here. And he's going to be stopped by Boatwright and Griffith, who got him in the backfield for another sack. Back to the 26-yard line. It'll be 4th down and about 38.
The one that set up that tackle, though, was Little Josh, because Little Josh had him, and he was going left, and he saw Josh. He cut back in, and he ran right into Boatwright and Caden. So good play by all 3 of those young men by being aware of where the ball was at.
They got a punt now, you'd think. 4th down and a long, long way. But the play clock is winding down. I don't think he's going to get the snap off the time.
Are they going to call a timeout?
Now they're going to take a penalty.
Really?
The officials are paying attention. There's the delay.
Flag.
Boy, this has got to drive you nuts. I know L.A. O'Neal is disappointed in the way this thing went, and this drive just went backwards.
Flag is waved off by the official.
I don't guess the officials reset the clocks. All I can think of. Or maybe they did that, called a time. They're indicating now it was a timeout taken. So we'll take a break with them. 10:39 left in the game. Tallassee 14, Booker T. Washington 12.
I will give him credit. That was the right call. He called a timeout.
He got it. Okay.
Yeah, he did. He just, the white hat didn't see it. That was actually the right call.
Hamlin's putting on St. James.
Really?
41-21.
Good gracious. Another loss for you and your buddy. We stinking it up this year, dude. Got to hold on to the ball.
Eagles set to punt. It's off a decent punt. Ball gets a Booker T. Washington roll. Across the 50 into Tiger territory.
That was smart getting out of the way.
How about it? A short punt, no return. Rolls down at the 48 of Tallassee. And we can put this thing away almost, really, right here.
Quarterback's down again.
Yeah, it looks like he's cramping up now. He had what looked like might be more of that and an injury a moment ago. Came back into the game and now being looked at. That gives us a chance to run through some of these scores. Elmore County now 30-0 lead in their game against Taugaville tonight.
You go, Elmore County.
Hanley is putting it on St. James. It's 41-21.
Didn't you say Hanley was ranked number 1 in 5A? I mean 4A?
No, that's Catholic.
Oh,
Catholic's
Catholic.
putting it on Alabama Christian. They're at 47-0 last time I checked.
Apparently Hanley's pretty good too.
Yeah, 47 rip. And it's overtime. Montgomery Academy and Trinity
Really?
knotted up at 7. A blocked field goal late. And that is why they're going
To
to
the injured
overtime.
people, round of applause.
Overtime. Auburn leading Enterprise
People work out the
34-21. Baker up on Wetumpka 21-14. Still 42-0. Central leading, Beauregard leading Central of Hayneville. Those are some of the scores. Appreciate the help tonight from the folks out there texting those in.
Back to live action.
Absolutely.
Eagles on defense.
Here are the Tigers, 1st and 10 from their own 48, a 14-12 lead, 10:29 left in the football game.
Quarterback.
It will be Ellis, who's carried it pretty much himself
Quarterback
throughout
keeper
the second
still on
half.
his
He
feet.
has come
what a
back with
stiff
more.
arm.
Look at him run the football inside the 40, still on his feet to the 34-yard
Gains
line.
valuable yardage. Inside Golden Eagle territory.
He's still got the fire. It looks like maybe some has been lost.
Down to about the 34-yard
by
line
PTW,
of the
but
Golden Eagles.
Tyler's still giving it everything he's got.
That was a good stiff arm. I'm just going to have to call that.
It's a
That
nice,
was-
that's a nice run.
yeah, good stiff arm.
All right, that's a leader run right there. He's showing some leadership and what they all need to be doing right here, which I
Exactly.
like it. I like it.
First down.
First
Tallassee
down run
Tigers.
by Ellis to the 34. And now we got Griffin coming in
Quarterback
from the
again,
Wildcat
quarterback
formation. He'll
keeper.
run right, and he'll take it down to the 31.
Gains about 3
Gain
or
of
4
3.
yards on the run.
They need to swap it up. You know, Tyler does not need to run every single time.
Green on the tackle for the Golden Eagles.
We don't want him cramping up.
Anymore.
Second down at 7 coming up. And we got time on the field once again.
Got more cramping.
They're going.
Officials timeout.
It looks like they're
Official
going to call the
timeout on the
timeout.
field.
Yeah.
Keep it here for the moment. Remind you, after the game tonight, it's the Community Health and Hospice postgame show. We'll get Coach Battle's thoughts on the matchup tonight with Brad Davis on the field. After that, it's a scoreboard show brought to you by City Collision.
Country good boy observations. First half didn't mix it up. I'll be honest with you, it looked very vanilla. Man, they've mixed it up nicely second half, kept the Booker T. Washington defense off balance, and it's helping our team a lot.
Well, and not only that, we made adjustments on offense. We can see that for sure. But what's going to notice is we made adjustments on defense too.
Aggressiveness
So,
seems
right.
like a lot of the adjustment.
Yeah, we're doing a better job of containing them. They've had a couple of nice runs in the second half, but nothing like they were doing in the first half for
That's
sure.
right.
9:43, still a lot of football left to be played, though.
Tigers with a
Tigers
stacked
with second
backfield.
and 7 at the 31.
I would let that clock run all the way down.
Yes.
Ellis back in there,
Quarterback.
hands it
Hands
off,
off at the middle.
and nice run inside the 30 to the 26 by Bender.
Picks up about 4 yards on the
And we got
carry.
a third and short coming up.
Green on the stop again for the Golden
And Elmore
Eagles.
County scores 29-0. And St. James has scored again, made it 41-28. There's still a lot of football left. That's still a third quarter score in that one.
I'm going to start flipping a quarter on my picks, Michael. I would do just as good.
Maybe.
I'm getting killed these first 2 weeks, man. That's terrible.
3rd and 2 from the 26.
But you're getting killed too, because you're not about every game is just alike. So
That's why you don't worry about it till almost the end of the season.
Ellis
Again.
keeps,
Quarterback.
goes right, follows his blocks. First down to the 21-yard line.
nice
This
run
is
by
way
Tyler.
up for about another
You saw him cut
3
inside
yards,
to
but
the
it's
left,
enough
and then he
for
saw a
the
little crease hit
Tiger
on the right
first
side
down.
over there. They did a good job on the blocking. Cut back, picked up the first down, kept the clock
Hampton on
rolling.
the tackle for the Golden Eagles.
Clock is Tallassee's friend now.
No doubt. We just need to keep putting hat on hat and leaning on them. They're tired. you can tell.
And we've had the ball the whole second half pretty much.
Right.
That's it.
You can tell Booker T. Washington's defensive line is extremely tired.
8.5 minutes, winding this thing down. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Quarterback takes a
Right
snap,
side run by
runs
Ellis.
to the
They're
right
coming for him,
side.
but he breaks the
The field
tackle.
has
Late
some
flag
running
comes
room
in as he
over
gets
there.
inside the 10
Still
to the
on his
5
feet.
and down. They could come
There's a
back. We'll see
flag
about
on
the
the
penalty
play,
flags. A
however.
couple of players left in his wake. Holding is the call against Tallassee. Seen some of those tonight on both
Official
sides.
Call goes
And
against the Tallassee
negates a
Tigers,
great
so
run
they
by
bring that
Tyler.
back.
So he just kind of, it's like, oh, no, man, I did all that, and it's coming back.
Yeah, you hate to see a pretty run call back.
That was a killer because we had 1st and goal.
Sure enough.
This game
Are they going to keep it with first
waiting
down?
in the balance, you know. 1st down and long. They backed it up to the 31. 1st and 20 now. 1st and goal inside the 10. 1st and 20 to the 31 is what happens.
I might hand that bad boy off to Caden Griffith right up the middle.
Just let him run. No doubt. He had some good runs last week, for sure.
Bender is there alongside Ellis. And he will
Yeah,
get it
the
this
handoff.
time. And he's
Go
got
Bender.
fresh
Goes
legs.
to
He's
the inside of the
outside.
field,
Keeps
still
his
on
feet
his
inside
feet.
the 25, down to the 20. Got back where we
Taken
lost
down
on the
the
penalty.
near side of the field around the 20-yard line.
Good run on 1st down and 20. Makes it 2nd and 10.
That I feel kind of bad for that defender because his own man took him out.
Really.
And
I
that
missed
was
that
in
part.
the
Yeah,
for the
again,
Golden
there's
Eagles.
a player down for BTW. Might be they're stretching the leg like it's a cramping situation. We'll see. 7:33 left in this game. With a break on the field, we'll take one as well.
Well, if James keeps his legs,
That's the TD.
he
Yeah.
or at least 10 more yards because there was a guy beelining for him.
Injury on the field.
Liquid IV.
Attention, please. Frank Harris, would you meet your mother at the front gate? Frank Harris, please meet your mother at the front gate. Frank Harris.
It's O'Neal doing that there. I wonder. Yeah. After the
What are they mad
injury, Coach O'Neal on the field talking with the officials. 14-12 Tallassee lead. It's 2nd down. We'll say about 9 from the 20. This is a far cry from what has been recent history in this series. Tallassee's won 6 straight coming in, and they have dominated the last several of these meetings.
They just
but not
Did he
tonight.
just gave him an unsportsmanlike?
Really?
Yep. It's going to be first down,
Well, I
Tyler.
saw him indicate one way. I guess he got
Penalty assessed against
mistaken and
the
then
Golden
changed it.
Eagles.
Half the distance penalty. Oh, that's a huge penalty on 2nd down and 9. It's automatic first down for
Right.
the Tigers.
Yeah, first down inside the 10.
Eagles inside the red zone. Tigers
The
inside the red
6-yard
zone.
line. They didn't change the sticks. It
Yeah.
still says 2nd down on them, but it should be first. Ellis
Quarterback runs right.
rolling right, and they're all over him. Somehow he got away from it, got back close to the line of scrimmage.
Short gain on the play.
Now it's 2nd down. Boy, they were keying on him to get it, and he was
I'm not sure
basically nowhere to go.
I'm not sure how he even got back close to the line of scrimmage on that one. Just a good hard run.
Second down and goal, the ball at about the 8. This time it's Griffin going
Yeah,
right,
keeper.
cutting back. He got to maybe the 6, and he's turned around.
Another
Third
short
down
gain.
and goal. 6:30 left in this football game. Tallassee trying to score what could be a clincher.
Joe Phillips on the stop for the Golden Eagles.
Third down play coming up. It is at the 6. Goal to go for the Tigers. Ellis.
Where's Caden Griffith at?
It's going to be Tyler running, going left, being hit in the backfield. Broke a tackle inside the 5, keeps his feet moving to the 1-yard line. 4th and goal. Gosh, he has run the ball so well tonight. And they've had their hands on him. They can't seem to grab him and hold him. 4th and goal from the 1. Who do you think's getting it? Wouldn't you think it's going to be Ellis again?
I changed up and give it to Caden. I ain't gonna lie.
Break timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. 5:50 left in this game.
Timeout on the
14-12
field.
Tallassee.
Tigers on the move
I'm
on
giving
the
it to my
1-yard
big guy.
line of the Golden Eagles. Once again, we hope the Golden
Who
Eagles
called the
defense
timeout?
will step
I was
up
putting it up.
again.
I didn't. I'm gonna tell you what I would do.
How about it?
Do we have a jumbo package?
4th down, goal to go, the ball at the 1. Tallassee up 14-12 after the timeout for the heat break. Ellis in shotgun. We'll take it right. We'll take it into the end zone. He has scored, and Tallassee extends its lead.
And the Tigers take it in for another.
It's 20-12. They're a point away from making it a 2-possession game.
Extending their score 20-12 over the Golden Eagles.
I think you go for 2, Michael.
20 unanswered here in the second half after a 12-0 halftime deficit.
No, we see the field goal kicker. Never mind.
This will be a big one. Carswell, if he can knock this in, will make this a 2-possession game with 5:33 on the clock. He's tried one tonight, missed one. We went for 2 last time and converted. Need to get a good snap and hold. Let's see if he can knock this one through. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Is right through the middle of the uprights. Carswell puts it through and makes it 21-12 Tallassee. 5:33 left in the football game. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV at Spectrum.
You know he's got a halfway good leg. Right. He nailed that one. Because he kicked that one all the way to the track out there. He had plenty of leg.
'We're eating steak tonight.
I know that's right.
Oh, it's a whole lot of games still left. We gotta get this.
I think we could, you and I maybe work on it.
We don't need to let them get past the 40-yard line. Doggone it.
Ready? Oh. 21-12 Tallassee, 21 unanswered here in the second half. 5:33 left. Carswell kicks a short one and is picked up at the 30-yard line and brought back across the 35 out of bounds.
Ball advance on the
Somewhere over there, another
line.
player down.
Golden Eagles take over, 5:24 remaining.
What a
in tonight's
response here in the
contest,
second half. It did
21-12.
not look good going in the locker room. Tallassee was down 12-0 and looked like they didn't have much life, but they have come back and put it on them here in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like Traveris got up cramping.
That's Langford again.
Yeah.
We've had several guys again this week who've, on both sides of the field, have dealt with these issues. Still very humid conditions. 5:24. Got to avoid the big play now. You know, you got a 2-possession lead. Don't give up something big.
Golden Eagles on their own 30-yard line.
Cortland Roberts is
It
in
is.
there. He had an interception last week, just a ninth grader. The ball's on the
Fumble,
ground.
fumble,
Another
fumble,
bad
fumble.
snap. They got back on it back at the 26. So a couple of mistakes by BTW tonight have cost them. There's another one with a snap.
Brings up a second down, and we'll call it
A loss of 5, second and
13 for the
15.
Golden Eagles.
They were shooting fireworks off in the first half after scores. We haven't seen any here in the second.
They didn't shoot none off for us, Michael.
They did not.
Second and 13 for the Golden Eagles.
Second play, second down and 15 from the 26. Looking to throw. Going to go deep. And it is going to be
Intercepted.
caught.
Oh, good golly.
And it was a one-on-one battle with Leonard and McCullough. McCullough came up with it and into Tallassee territory. This game's still got some time left. First down at the 44, 4:32 to go.
That was just
44 Tallassee.
that was a 50-50 jump ball, and he came down with it. Looked like we had it for a second.
And that time he had time to throw.
Yeah.
And a fine reception by McCullough.
Hall throws behind the line of scrimmage. McCullough makes the catch. Nice defensive play. Bender comes up to stop him behind the line for a couple of yards on the loss. Second down at 12. Down to 4 minutes.
Yeah, that was a good job by Bender. He didn't let him get going.
Wetumpka with a comeback tonight. They win against Baker. They were down early. They win 24-21 on a 49-yard field goal to walk it off.
No way. 49-yard field goal.
Is that crazy?
That's nice.
Hanley is back ahead by 20 again. It's 48-28 against St. James. 3.5 minutes left in the game. Hall goes deep, down the side, a little contact, and it's incomplete. Good no call because it was incidental.
Right.
And it'll be third down and 12. Stops the clock with 3:26. Tigers up by 9, 21-12. Next week, Clay Central. They were losing earlier tonight on last check at Benjamin Russell, their opener tonight. First region game. Tallassee trying to get their 2-0. It's not been easy tonight. They got to hurry, but they got the snap off just in time, and it's a run by Hall. Hall will take it himself down inside the 40 to the 38. He is short of the first down by about 3, and now fourth down and 3 to go. .303, the clock is rolling. Now under 3 minutes. Huge fourth down. This could be the game right here.
Eagles on the move, man. Let's give them some support.
Time is called. I think Tallassee's taking a break. This probably a good call by Coach Battles. 2:46 left in the ball game. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, this would be a huge stop. We can just basically run the clock out. So
Got our Spectrum Player of the Game, the C.J. Ledbetter Superman Award, coming up when we close it out tonight as well. We have some final statistics. And we'll turn it over to the studio shortly thereafter. 21-12 with 2:46 left in the football game. A 4th and 3 coming up for Booker T. They got to score twice. in the final 2:46. That extra point was huge.
Oh, yeah,
It
no
was.
doubt.
Yes, definitely.
And I got to give
No
credit
doubt.
to Coach Battles and company. They trusted in their kicker to make that, and he booted it right through the middle. That's what you.
Maybe
It's going to pay dividends down the road, I think.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
the kick that turns him around, because we was talking about it a while ago.
Got a great leg.
Yeah, he's got a good, strong
Yeah,
leg.
no
He
doubt.
just kept hooking them.
He's early into his kicking career, but he's doing well. Carswell with a huge one there tonight, no doubt. Here we go with 4th down. Watch
Stuff
out
him.
for Hall. He's going to look to run with it. He's going to be hitting the backfield, broke through, got to the 35, and I think he might have it. It is very close.
First down.
There's a penalty flag. It might have got him by the headgear.
I do
Let's see
believe,
what that's about.
I do believe you correct, sir.
It is a face mask call. So it will automatically be a first down regardless. It's going to be 15 tacked onto that. Hold the phone right now. It's with 2:31 left. Move it down to the 23 after the penalty, and it's first down. 2:31 left to play. Tiger defense has served up a shutout here in the second half, trying to hold on.
Need an interception right
Looking
here.
to pass, Hall will throw it underneath as a man. He makes the catch, but he has to go right down there. The clock will continue to move.
Very minimal gain. Maybe
McRae.
5, 6.
McRae made the catch, and it is about a 6 or 7 yard gain. Second down coming up. The clock ticking down to 15. And they're taking a lot of time.
They sure are. We don't mind, though.
It's down to 2 minutes. Second down and 3. It's a good thing he caught that. That cost them a lot of time, and they still have yet to snap it. 1:53 on the clock. Here's Hall running it. Hall's got the first down as he's chopped down inside the 15, down to about the 13. And that was Burdett who got him, but it will be enough to move the chains. They'll stop the clock to do that at 1:45. Ball at the 13 of Tallassee. And the clock is rolling again. Hall in shotgun. Ray alongside. He will fake, and then he'll throw to the end zone, and got to be offensive pass interference. Incomplete, no call. Boy, he just ripped our guy out of the way. Boy.
How do you not call that?
He pretty much just pulled him down. It was Bender. Bender's done very well tonight out there. He's had to give and take. There was no flag on the play. It's incomplete and second down and 10 with 1:26 left.
And he's given up a pretty big, sizable height disadvantage there. They've got some tall wide receivers on.
Might go right back to
Washington.
him here. Second down play. Looking again, throwing underneath the slant, and it's underthrown, and incomplete.
Yep.
Third down and 10.
Yeah, I believe Hall got rid of that ball just a little bit quicker than he wanted to. We was bearing down on him on that play.
1:19 left on the clock as it stops on the incompletion.
Third down for the Golden Eagles.
Big third down play, 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, pressure coming, down goes Hall, back of the 20-yard line, a sack. Hooks was one of them there, Burdett. A couple of other Tigers in on the play.
Eli Whittington was in on the play.
Also, Walker was there. He's had a good night tonight.
I think our whole defensive line was in on that one.
4th down and long, 4th and 16, and BTW has to use a timeout with 55 seconds left. They've yet to stop it. Still rolling.
I want to thank all the fans for coming out and support your Golden
They're not going to
Eagles.
stop the clock?
I guess
We'll be back in action next week.
Somebody finally figured out the clock has run about
As the
15
Golden
seconds
Eagles
off.
Still
Let's
running.
stop it.
Montgomery Academy.
Finally at 40. They're going to have to put some time back on that.
Oh, yeah. They should have
September
stopped that
2nd,
clock about 15 seconds ago, but
right here at Patrick Stadium on the campus of Booker T. Washington High School.
they're
It's
not.
going to be 4th down at 16. He put 52
Oh,
up
there we
there.
go.
They put some back on. I don't think that's accurate. I think he lost more than that.
Yeah, I believe you're correct.
52 seconds left in the game, and
Hopefully it's only one more
Tallassee
play
doesn't-
anyway, and we won't have to worry about it any
well,
more time.
let's hope that
But-
we get a stop here and we maybe take a knee or two.
Exactly. Then we can go into the victory formation, which he announced earlier, but it was actually the eye it looked like, to be honest with you.
They never did take a knee in their victory formation.
No.
Tell you that.
Oh.
Here's the biggest
Actually, the
play of the
pistol.
night for Booker T to try to get points,
So
at least get a
Eagles
first down.
quarterback
Pressure
John
coming.
Hooks
Hall
jumping
has no
back in the
chance.
backfield and
We
taken
brought the
down
house,
by the
and they took him down.
Tigers.
Hooks, Burdette, Walker, Griffith. The whole crew comes in, takes care of business. Barrow is also back there. And Tallassee will take over on downs and finish this thing off. Boy, it's been a struggle tonight, but it's going to be a W.
He never set his feet. I mean, time the ball hit him, they were all over him. Good play by the defense.
I tell you what, it's. I think it goes to show about this team and where we are. And we were stronger in the second half. It's just that's the difference in the ball game.
Right.
We came out. We said we're going to go right at you, and we pounded. And that's the difference in the game tonight. And we've been strong up front, and that's why Tallassee's up 21-12. 44 seconds left in this game. A knee or two will all be necessary as Ellis will line up in shotgun. He'll run forward. He'll get some yards to pad the stats a bit and go down at the 40. Like he might have gotten 10 and another first down. If he did, it won't matter. That'll be all. Because the play clock
McCullough on the
is
tackle
going to be
for
behind the game
Eagles.
clock. What a night for Tyler Ellis and the Tallassee Tigers. They won't have to snap it again. They're going to get the W.
They stop it now, Michael, and put 25 seconds on the
They
clock.
called unsportsmanlike conduct on Tallassee.
Do what?
Have a flag on a play against the Tallassee Tigers.
Why?
That's a good question
I
there.
missed that.
Yeah, we don't know what happened on the field. I didn't see anything, but apparently they did.
We had a guy coming off the sideline late.
Oh, okay.
That's where the flag was.
Thank you, Brad.
Well, take away that run and back it up for a 5-yard penalty to the 25.
Take a knee.
Now you don't have to take a snap again because it's under 20. All right, well, that's going to do it. A big W tonight for Tallassee. They're going to win it 21-12, shutting out BTW after trailing in halftime 12-0. They put 21 unanswered on the board and improved to 2-0. Booker T, a valiant effort, but they fall to 0-2. We'll come back with the community home health and hospice post-game. Coach Mike Battles, our Spectrum player of the game, and more on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV,
for
and
supporting
Spectrum.
your Golden Eagles. Come back next week, same place, same time. Golden Eagle football.
You got the stat. How much did Tyler have tonight rushing?
It might have been 200 after that last.
Of course, that last one, yeah, I guess didn't count.
124. I thought he had more than that.
Most of that in the second half, though.
Yes.
You think you'll be able to get him, Brad, and kind of bring him towards midfield or something?
Yeah, it seems to be working really well. The last time I was talking to you guys there from sideline, it sounded good.
Yeah, it sounds good now.
Yep.
Yeah. 21-12 the final. Tallassee a winner. Tigers beat BTW tonight here in Tuskegee. Again, 21-12 your final score. And some stats from Stephen Osborne.
Total offense for the Tallassee Tigers, 293 yards. Booker T, 280. Passing, Tallassee on 7 of 14. We have 85 yards. Booker T on 7 of 17, 93 yards. Rushing, on 39 attempts, Tallassee had 208 yards total. Booker T. Washington on 35 attempts had 187 yards. We're going to go to some individual things right quick because Tyler Ellis balled out tonight. 18 attempts, 124 yards. Kate Everson, 10 attempts, 52 yards. It was just a good night, and you got to give props to the other team. I've got to. Tyreek McCullough, 118 yards. It was a hard-fought game tonight.
Hard-fought game, but a hard-fought win for Tallassee. They have had some situations where they've got behind in games like this, and things look like they're going south, but they made some adjustments in that locker room that were the difference in the second half and came out and showed their will to win, to get the W. As they play the alma mater, we'll wait for Coach Mike Battles to make his way over to Brad Davis. Victorious again, improving to 2-0 on the season and getting ready for region play next week with Central of Clay County at J.E. Heidelberg Stadium. Giving some handshakes out there with some of the players. And you might have to break into a trot there to catch up with him there, Brad. There we go. Brad, take it away.
Coach, we were halftime. We were talking about how things there were a few things that just didn't go away that first half. It wasn't as if the game. It wasn't as if the game was as far away as it looked on the scoreboard. There were a few things that need to go our way. It looked like it did in the second half. Execution was key in the second half, and that was a great win for you guys to come back and perform the way we did in the second half.
And, we didn't come play. We preached it all week, but it's a hard thing. We played an emotional game last Thursday night. Won. Out here just dead the first half. Back in the game. We run a little trick play, pass, we overthrew it. We just couldn't get anything going. Our kids, they went into the second half, and it really wasn't a whole lot of adjustments. We just needed to start executing and doing some things, and they turned it on and made a couple of big plays. When Tyler did like he did last week. Cramps have bothered us. They're bothering everybody. It's humid as all get out, but Tyler and the offense took over, and our defense made some stops. And I'm going to tell you something now. They got a real good football team, and they have a lot of team speed. They're faster than us on average on all of them. So our kids had to fight and claw, and, I thought they did a great job. We didn't by no means play the greatest game, but I tell you what, I'll take a bad win over a great loss any day of the week.
Well, Coach Walker, number 60, came in and played a real good second half. I know that was all coach, right?
Hey, you go and get the quarterback.
That's it. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Brad. We'll get Philip to get the interpretation notes later on that translation. I think we caught most of it, though. Coach Battles summed it up pretty good. He talked about it. He was nervous a bit about emotional win last week, and can you come back and how do you react or respond? And I think it's pretty obvious we kind of maybe still hung up on last week a little bit in that first half. And then on the other side, he did say it. That's a pretty good team out here. Booker T is much better than they've been.
Yes.
And they're going to win some games this year, and it might be a little bit better than many people expect.
And
Well-coached team and a pretty good ball team, athletic and as always.
Coach O'Neill's done a good job with Booker T, and you can tell, man, they're getting better. And in the first half, we were having a hard time dealing with them. I mean, Coach Battles was right. They hit a few plays on us, and their number one, Hall, that kid's legit. That kid can play for a lot of people. And so good job by the Tallassee Tigers. Good pickup, good win. Good to start out 2-0. Last year we won and then lost the next two, so that's better than we did last year.
Yeah, that is true. W tonight for the Tigers. Our Spectrum player of the game, it's a pretty easy choice. Tyler Ellis just really took over the game himself in that second half as a rusher. He, of course, led all rushers last week in the win over Reeltown. And he came out and put up 100 plus tonight on the ground, most of it in the second half. Most of the time when they knew he was coming, most of the time with yards after contact. He is your spectrum player of the game. Superman, sure, no doubt. The C.J. Ledbetter Superman Award for Tyler Ellis, the senior quarterback for the Tigers, getting the W tonight. Again, your final score, 21-12. Well, next week, again, we're back home. Hope you can come and join us at J. Heidelberg Stadium for the kickoff at 7 o'clock. Airtime will be 6 o'clock. We'll be there live and on location, plus all of the happenings next week, getting ready for it. We're getting into college football next week, too. We're going to have some fun. Looking forward to the action. For the crew here, Brad Davis on the field. For Oz on the stats, Stephen Osborne, Philip Nelson. For the Tiger Nation guys, Philip Beckham, Courtney Thornton. For Leanne Butler back in the studio. Michael Butler, thanking you for listening and watching. Once again, your final score, Tallassee 21, Booker T. Washington 12.